topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. See, it said Killah Priest podcast. Oh yes, we are back. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. What's good, everybody? Yo, welcome. I'll let y'all build up in the building, but as we build up, I have to get some things together. You know what I mean? Yeah, we in the building. What's good? Got my teeth. I forget my teeth. Teacup. Okay. Hello, everyone. As y'all coming in, welcome to another episode. Oh, here we go. Yo, welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcraft. I am your host, Killah Priest, the Iron Sheik from the Middle East. I'm almost there, so prepare to say peace. Running the rocket is none other than AD Dizzle.
Yeah, what's good? Welcome back. Let's go.
Yeah, and co-host Coach Salo Gems. He's in the building. You know what I mean? It's just air. You know what I mean? Minute for real. And let me say I see you in there too. Shout out to Tahuti. And I don't know if other co-hosts Napah, shout out to Napah Shadah. You know what I'm saying? I think she has something to do today. So it might just be us, yo. Right? Shout out to J.O.D.I Southworth. I see you in the building. I see Voltage in the building. Shout out to Voltage. Tahuti got ants up there. I like that. Ants. Let's see. Moo Chai, said Pisa. Oh, how you feeling today, AD?
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, that love in your life. I feel good. Yeah, exactly.
Staying busy.
Hey, as y'all build up, as y'all see, I'm gonna lift it up. Put that in there. Yeah. As we get ready to have some good tea today, boy, we have the CDs in. Go get them. They're going quick, man. So you can pre-order them. Yo.
What is that?
Some people got it coming in already. And I love the artwork. Shout out to John Newsom. Thank you so much. But we have them in. This one I will be opening up in the middle of the show, and I'll be signing it to somebody special. You know what I mean? Somebody that's out there. Shout out to y'all. This is as some say, okay, I'm here. Good. I'm glad you could be here, man. I'm glad. On this Monday, I love the children when they play, and I love the children when they say. But being productive, man. Before we get into the show, being productive, staying on point, getting the haters out of your life. How many of y'all got just you've been feeling good lately, and things been, it's still retrograde. Then you get a phone call, you get somebody just messing up your vibe, and you just want to still stay in your vibe, man. Always stay in your vibe. You know what I mean? Stay in a positive vibe because you're on the right track. Stress kill you. Too much stress will kill you, bro. Word. I'm so glad to see Tahuti back in the building, man. He said peace to my moms, and he's a red. Oh, let me shout him out, man. Shout out to him. He's loyal. He's been sticking up. He's been sticking with Napah. He came over here with her, and that's shout out.
We got all our moderators back today.
We got all our moderators, right? Voltage is in the building.
We had no moderators last week. Yo, go ahead, try again. Yeah, last week we were like, where are our moderators at? It was a strange thing. We had no moderators.
We had young Pharaoh here, you know what I mean? I was like, man,
y'all missed it. CoverBoy was acting up. He had nobody to regulate his ass.
When does not CoverBoy act up?
I was like, man, where's our CoverBoy moderators up in here?
Exactly.
We good now.
Exactly.
We got them covered 4 times in here.
Yeah, exactly. No, CoverBoy, we got to chill out, man, when we got people coming through, you know what I'm saying? Peace to all the new mods. Yeah, exactly. Everybody that's in there. Man, it's gonna be a good show today. I already know, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about music. We're gonna talk about life, just things that's happening. Guess what's coming out?
Huh.
Freaknik.
Who that?
Why did you say that, Priest? A lot of women right now from the 90s are ducking. For real. Oh my goodness. There's a documentary of Freaknik. Freaknik that's coming out soon, and there's been a lot of drop it like it's hot back then, and you know I attended some of those shows. I did a couple of shows. It used to be out in Atlanta. They would have it in Miami. Do you remember? Girls on the back of bikes. Girls ride by with the booming sisters. You know, I love big butts, and I cannot lie.
Hey.
But that's when it was started. It was a thing. It was there. You know what? The rump shaker, they was calling it rump shaker then. Don't laugh. But
Just shake your rump.
Yeah, shake your rump. Bump, 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 bump.
All I want to do was zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah. They had a song called Doing the Butt. Doing the Butt. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
That was out twerking back then. Now they just twerking on top of laughing. Yo, no, for real. Now they twerk on cars. They twerk outbreaks. It goes down like anytime that there's a up tempo beat going, and there's a handful. All you need is a handful of chicks. Let me get this set up.
All you need is a handful.
All you need is a handful. They look at each other and they already know the twerk outbreak is going to happen, and it's like happening rapid. But back then it was called rump shake. What we call it? You know, some of my old school. What they said?
Voltage.
What Voltage called it?
He said, "Don't call her wifey if you met her at the Freaknik." MF Doom.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out. Yeah, MF Doom, man. R.I.P. Yeah, he knows about that. That was back then. No call about. Yo, weird was when people bring chicks to the Freak. It was crazy. Almost like bringing a chick to a club. But I would do, like, if you would bring a chick to a bar or a nice little restaurant, that's a little bit more classy.
At the club, we call that bringing sand to the beach.
Sand to the beach, right?
Oh, this guy just brought sand to the beach.
Yeah. You can't be rolling up in a strip club or anything with your loved one. Well, some of them, I'm not knocking it. Some alternative things happen, and you know, some chicks. I know in Atlanta they go. You know, couples go out, and out here too, huh?
Yeah, but they try to get discounts at the door. It's like, because they brought girls, like, yo, did the ladies have to pay also? I'm like, yeah, it's a strip club. Like, she could be a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? We got girls. We got to charge everybody $20 at the door.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Male, female, wheelchair, it don't matter.
Oh, it's a strip game. Oh, so
Yeah.
okay.
Because, you know, a regular club, if you bring a fine girl, they'll let her in free or half price.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Girls half price, or if she's fine as hell, they'll just let her in free because, you know, it makes the club look good.
The evolution. Yeah, the evolution. Yeah, I see. No, that's good.
That's how the nightclub game works. You know what I mean? But at a strip club, everybody pays $20 unless you know the owner.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's kind of good. $20.
Yeah.
$20 to get up in. $20, man. But you got to come loaded though. You got to come loaded, man. For this, you know, you got to come ready to. What always weirded me out was
one drink minimum.
One drink minimum. That's for all nude. Or are we talking half?
I'm talking
okay.
My spot, yeah,
Yeah. Because you can't get too drunk, and you know it's a way to protect the ladies. They out there shaking, and you drinking too much. Next thing you know, you on stage.
Yeah. Oh, we had that. We've had plenty of people be faded and they jump on stage, and we got to either give them a warning or they kick them out.
Who's that, Master Fool? I had a friend that was a damn good. Don't lie. I had a friend that was a damn good poles. I was like, damn. You know, one of those dudes, he would just flip around. It's like, he was just good on the pole. He's a pole. It wasn't
good at gymnastics.
Yeah, something like that. I had a friend that used to get busy on the pole. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. And he would just, we would, you know, have a little drink and stuff, and he would just go up there and show the girls how to really do. Well, they do it in New York, how to get up there on that pole and do it. I don't know if he went too far as it's twerking. Yeah, Yeah, it's another. But some cat, it's gymnastics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta have a solid core for all that. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I know what they're talking about. It's some kind of a thing where you hold yourself up.
Yeah, Mel B.
Yeah, I can't be doing it.
Yeah, Mel B. Said facts. Leave your mother at home. Mel B. Oh man, yeah, exactly. Sometimes I can't talk about my personal experiences at strip clubs. I talked about them before. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot. Somebody said for pull-ups. No, someone he said gymnastics. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know the difference between dancing and break dancing.
Mm-hmm.
No lie, this girl did it 1990. Like she was on that, and no, she those were windmills with high heels on. She was going around, and then she did this. AD, no lie, she pointed at me. I told this story. I don't know. I told this story. We was like in the crowd, like, and she just like grabbed her crotch and smelled it. Went like this, pointed and smelled, and then fling.
Wow.
Yeah, she was like, fling, and then pointed, and like, oh shoot, I didn't feel nothing, but my people said that they felt.
She's throwing that pussy at you.
Yeah, well, it was like, why did she smell it and rub it around and stuff like.
She was throwing her essence.
Yeah, I'd rather chill with.
Here's some of my essence.
Yeah. Not no breakdance when I see it. Come on, and the big shoes. Something about the big shoes. I like the small.
Yeah, the
ones.
stilettos.
The stilettos.
If they're new, they gotta get the clear heels. You know what I'm saying?
Inside.
Yeah, I mean, what's his name did a good stand-up bit about that. Chris Rock did a whole bit about clear heels.
Yeah.
Y'all can look that up. But yeah, that's the basics. And then they start getting fancy with the lights.
They have lights in the heels.
Yeah.
Let me see if I.
It depends.
Yeah.
They got
certain songs.
They're able to adjust them. They could change them blue. They could change them red. Like we in the future now. Girls can just change the color of their shoes. Just boom, that match their outfit and shit.
You gotta get. You gotta step your game up. Everything's quicker now. The internet. You can look up stuff. You can get even. Do a theme or something like that. Like a little theme. Yeah, exactly. Oh, right. Exactly. Shout out, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Somebody said clear hair strippers. Yeah, the big ones, but they do this thing. I don't know how. Do you like the claps?
There's a lot of things. Okay.
Pap, 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 pap. And then you have the slapper.
Yeah.
There's a girl.
When you said claps, there's a thing girls can do where they shake their butt and they can make it clap.
Yeah, well, they do this.
She give herself a round of applause, and they just jump a certain way, and it's like clapping sounds.
Okay.
That's the big booty.
That's
girls.
dope. Okay, yeah, that's dope. Well, you have this one, right? The screwdriver. I call it because they now picture my hands with their legs, because they do this. Like, this is cool, right? They just twist their legs like the screwdriver. But then you have you'll have one that'll slap the ground like real hard, boom, and then they slide up. I don't know who likes, but they slide up and they do the head roll and they slide up. The lion walk. That's kind of cool because that's old school, right? They come up like a lion,
yeah,
and throw their hair up to the side. It's just a little tact. Why do we like that, right?
Yeah,
we attracted to that. Some of them know that they just throw their hair to the side and
it's a show.
It's a show.
Yeah, it like emulates, getting rough in the bedroom.
So we see that as like, oh, she can get wild.
Yeah.
We do like wild.
Well, it's the animal nature. So they start acting like an animal a little bit and it summons the animalistic mind, which is the cerebellum.
Which animal slaps their foot like bow? Like seriously, I don't know where they get that from. That it's too loud, it's over the music.
Yeah.
And it's like slap.
That's usually to get the club's attention. Girls will do that to like get the crowd to look at the stage. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm different.
hey, pay attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's called whap out. It's like, oh, whoa.
Yeah.
I had some horrible, experiences, and I had some good, cool ones. But the horrible ones went. Okay, I was in Arkansas, and I told you I just threw no lie, man. Shout out to Arkansas. Big up to them. My cousin took me out. Him and his girl. They actually took me out, and it was a strip club. And, that's the South. So I went out with him in Arkansas. Him and his girl. Shout out to Shot. Yeah, exactly. We went and it was the girls was just standing around. The dudes were shooting pool. All the strip, they were getting drunk. It was the dudes was just shooting pool, and I like, it's just like, I had 100. Let me give me a couple ones, and I threw maybe like $5. You just throw it, let's just do it. When I threw it, I'm not lying. AD, it went up the walls. They went up the walls like it was crazy. It was hanging from the ceiling. It went up like a kung fu flick. And it was only, I was like, damn, they don't, because the guys, I guess they know them or whatever. They slid up the walls, and I was like, what the, wow, that girl, she was hanging from the ceilings, yo. Word. Real talk.
It's wild.
Somebody said, what in the world? This was real talk, yo. Shows. Yeah, exactly. And I love it, though. It's all good. If you out there doing it as a dance, it's entertainment, no. Some people check my phone real quick. We go further. Oh, Solomon going through it. He'll be here. Yes, but this is what we got going in right now. Right? We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing a lot of good stuff. Ben Frank is laughing. Man, it's good. Ceaseless One, man. Shout out to Ceaseless One. He is now a moderator.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Shout out to all my architects that's in the building. Not a lot of architects and people that's no longer, we welcome y'all, man. And we're so happy for y'all to come to the greatest show on earth, Atlanta News. Yeah, exactly. Man, it's always a different type of experience when you go in there, You get that conversation. Man, I don't want to. Yeah, some of them gets real deep, and then you know.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, but you got to be really open for those conversations. I mean, I can imagine if you really here to go to the strip, you want to hear something. You want to hear some good G and some make you feel good. Go, you sit down there. The girls will be really. But if you're on point though and sober, it's kind of hard. Yo, I'm really a doctor. I'm blonde. She told me she was like, oh, okay. Or I just do this on the side. I mean, they're out there, man. I don't want to just throw that, you know what I'm saying? But it happens.
The sober ones are making the most money.
No, I'm talking about
the customers?
Customers.
Yeah. You get every type of customer come in there.
Oh, the sober ones make the money?
Yeah. As far as dancers go, but as far as customers, every single type of customer you can imagine comes in there.
Big Kev says, shout out to all the strip clubs in the world. KP.
Hey.
No doubt, man. No doubt. What's the original strip club song? Give me one.
The most popular one in our area here is Girls from Motley Crue. Only because they're in the song, they're like calling out, Body Shop and Seventh Veil and stuff like that.
Right.
Which I don't even know if Seventh Veil is still around. I think they changed their name.
Yeah.
But you still have the Body Shop on. Yeah, Seventh Veil is still.
Right.
In fact, at the Seventh Veil, I think I haven't been there in a minute, but like when they do a 2-for-1, they always play that song.
Right.
Because it's like they're getting a shout out in the song.
Right. That was crazy.
Yeah,
all right.
Man. Classic.
Yeah, that's classic, man. Good one. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Really good.
Voltage controller.
Yeah, shout out to Voltage Controller, man. Yeah, but it happened. So Freaknik will be out. So a lot of sisters are now very nervous because they play this innocent role like they didn't have nothing to do with it. But back in the days, they were freaks. You know what I mean? You can tell that from Rick James' song. Very sexy girl. He's a super freak. I wouldn't think that Rick would lie. He said, she's so fly. That girl is so fly. Hey, hey, hey. Doom, 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 doom. They was doing that. They was doing back way before our time. Dave Flores asks, shout out to Dave Flores Animation. He says, where the best strip clubs located? Vegas, New York, Texas? I would have to say.
Atlanta.
Miami. Yeah. Miami, Atlanta.
Man, if you don't know,
yeah,
Atlanta's going to get the most wild, I would say. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a different experience anywhere you go. I haven't been to New York or Texas, so I can't speak on all that. But you can imagine.
Right.
You can imagine. It's going to be a different style. It's going to be different music. It's going to be different. I mean, the ladies will be somewhat different because a lot of them go traveling.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got girls from New York and LA. You got girls from LA and Vegas. You got girls from Texas and Atlanta. Right. So they're all traveling all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So. But the vibe will be different in every club. That's for damn sure.
Right.
Man, if your phone keeps ringing, we're gonna have to give it a song promotion for that ringtone.
Okay, let me turn it down. Right now. Wow. Hold up.
This next song's by the new iPhone 6.
Exactly. I know. I'm just trying to turn that up.
Da 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 da. It's no snare. It needs a snare.
Huh?
It needs a snare.
Yes. That's sea urchin. Yeah, listen. I wanna shout out everybody that's out there that's doing their thing. And if nobody told you today, I hope you have.
I can show you how to put it on vibrate.
I don't know.
You got all these fans, man.
I know.
Did you post your phone number on Instagram or something?
Somebody just need they getting through. Hold on. I'm trying to pull this down for you. How do you do this? Oh, okay, right here. Boom. Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is. I got it now. You won't hear no more out of that. See, I coming in the building, man. We talking about a lot. We have the album that's coming out May 1st, and I have the CDs in.
Mayday.
I'll be signing them for all of y'all who want them now. You can go ahead and pre-order. What did you pre-order, AD?
Go to the description and click on shop. Killah Priest shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Also available on the website. Just click on shop.
Yeah, click on the shop. Yeah, get it. Shout out to Knowledge in the building.
Pre-order the CDs now. They're collectible editions. Oh, when's the vinyl coming out?
Oh, the vinyl's right afterwards. It takes a very long time, so it won't be ready like in the 6 months, stuff like that.
6 months for the vinyl?
Yeah, it's like a big backup since, the pandemic. And you have to, I didn't know, you have to order way back before time. So it's gonna maybe we get some speedy in, but right now just get it on platform and we'll have it. I know.
Just in time for Christmas.
Collective. I know.
It'll be a collector's edition.
I shouldn't even sit.
How about by Christmas?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, people want to know. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a frequently asked question.
Yeah, exactly.
At least the CDs will be collector's items too.
Yeah, it's a big back order on anybody that's putting out vinyl right now. They had to start a very long time ago. And that's just the way it is now. It's weird. Because the government or whatever, you had to do that little plan thing and sit that out.
But the pre-orders for the vinyl can be available in May?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be available soon. Word. Okay. All nil. All right, no doubt. All right, we're going to get into the show in a few minutes, man. It's always good just to talk about things. And that's what we do, man. We talk about things and get things out. And shout out to everybody that's in a positive vibe. I was talking about people that's thinking a right. There's a lot of childhood trauma out there. And I don't know who I'm reaching, but I just speak about it. A lot of us, we have childhood trauma that we don't deal with or talk about a lot because it's taboo in the household, or you may need that person that you can find and you can talk about childhood traumas and things that you went through, because a lot of things happened a long time ago. And it forces, it puts us in bad moods and triggers certain mood swings where everything's good and then all of a sudden you get moody and irritable. You don't feel right. You just want to attack something, and you know, a lot of it have to do with past things that happened. And it's always good to revisit those things, and you can find a place to do that. First thing you have to do is start with yourself. Find that special place by yourself and be accountable for your own actions, like what you do, and be real with yourself. When you do that, then you can heal. You can start the healing, and you don't have to push that out on other people, because you're healing yourself, and by healing yourself, for others around. That's what life is about. But we don't do that because of media, because of things that we learned off of the media. This whole thing about you do this, you can't call things corny, you can't call people out. You don't like that. And with the LGB and all of these different movements that that were started by the government, it gives people not the right to constructive criticize, which was healthy at one point. But now everyone's running rapid. They're running rapid. And then you could turn around, look in the mirror, you can turn around, you can look to the side. It starts with you, not the other person. A lot of things that we do, we blame shift a lot. And it starts with the Mr. You or the Mrs. You. Mrs. or the Mrs. Universe. It's you. So by changing yourself and changing the way that you think, you don't have to blame others. You can do self-healing by being real with yourself, because there's things that you go through yourself that may trigger bad moments. And this is about growth. At the end of the day, if you're not growing, you're wasting your time. What are you doing? Wasting your time. We wasted a lot of time going back and forth. Tennis, all a game. You're on a court. A lot of people get took in the court. It's a game. Shout out to the late Jordan Maxwell. It's a courtroom. It's where they play games. I was thinking about watching a game, and there's a lot of points on and off the court. It's a lot of shots they make, but there's a lot of shots that's missed in the game. You don't get it right, but you don't stop when you miss the shot. You just keep going. But you learn from your mistakes. You put it in your head, I'm gonna get it right the next time. If you're doing the same thing that you've done before, then maybe you're not doing something right. If you're reacting the same way and you're hearing the same things, then maybe you have to look within. A lot of us like to say, that's the problem, that's the problem, that's the problem.
Shout out to Lance Black. Oh, Lance Mitchell.
Oh, shout out. I told him I was going to shout him out too. Shout out to Lance Mitchell, man. If y'all going to listen, I'm going to be going out to Alaska. Alaska. Word. Napah Shadah will be there. Uh-oh. Going to Alaska to do some stuff out there. It's going to be great. Music. But Lance makes things happen out there. So if y'all watching, Shout out to my man Lance. You know what I mean? Sounds like, it's going to be an interesting build. I told y'all. You have to deal with childhood trauma within in yourself. But how you gonna grow? It's about growth in everything. And you don't have to blame everybody. You just have to look at self. That's the real anger management. We're getting too old and we're getting too wise. With age come wisdom to be doing the same thing you did before. Everything can start opening up, make it more. Oh, look at that. Because it's channels. You're opening up zones. You're opening up your mind. This energy. Hey, man, make some noise for Solo Gems in the building. Solo Gems is in the building.
Hey.
News. Ben Frank said elevation. Thank you, my brother.
Peace.
Woo. What's good, Solo?
What's up?
Solo Gems is in the building.
My gosh.
How you feeling, son?
I feel a lot better right now.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a slight allergy attack, so be brief with me, I had to overcome something just now.
I used to have those.
Oh yeah, Nah, it's bad, yo. The seasons are terrible out here. And Mojito don't help either.
Yeah.
But
it's called dander.
Yeah.
Cats be like, take my catness. Here's my cat.
But peace, everybody. I hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing good.
Fuck.
You know. Nah, you good. Listen. I just had to come on here. You talking about childhood trauma and everything like that. Yeah, that's real deep. I think a lot of people need to start, learn how to heal themselves in terms of like childhood trauma and like just learn how to love themselves in the soul. Like I think that's the real proof in everything. So
if you love yourself, you feel better.
Yeah.
How about that? When you go, when you see the old lady say, hello, how you doing? How was your day? People don't even say that. Or I love you. Just words like that, man. I just called you just to see if you got home safe. See those words? I'm just texting you to make sure you're good. Don't be angry.
Ooh.
Feel better. I hope you feel better. Just little things like that. Sometimes you got to text to yourself.
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's crazy.
Dyslexic. I mean, it's weird. I mean, schizophrenic, but hey, sometimes you need that self. I'd be like, hey, I'm talking to myself. You're like, that person over there crazy. You telling yourself, but you talking to yourself right there. The person right there talking to himself.
I got no problem with people talking to themselves. It's just when it gets schizophrenic. That's the problem. When it gets schizophrenic, that's the real disorder. It's okay to talk to yourself. It's actually really healthy.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like when you start, you start seeing things, that's when it gets really like a disorder for real.
Don't be afraid to take medicine. Your medicine, if you are seeing things, take your medicine, meditate, and I hope you're not.
Yeah.
Shout out to mental health anyway. Shout out. It's all about, like we said, growth in anything. We're just talking about take accountability of self, things that you go through, and how you can grow more when you deal with the real issue. Doesn't always have to be outside. It could be inside.
Yeah. It's like the movie we saw.
Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, what was that movie?
It was a crazy movie. Mental health is really important, y'all. Like, in the Black community, we don't take it too serious, but we gotta learn that there is disorders out there in terms of like mental health, and gotta understand how to work with it. The movie was called what was the movie called again? It was The Secret She Kept. Yeah. And the main character, the girl was schizophrenic and she had bipolar. You know what I mean? But she was trying to involve herself in a relationship, and she was trying to withhold that information from her said to be husband. Right. And caused a lot of problems, you know what I mean? Right. And it's crazy how the mom kind of messed that up from the beginning, you know what I mean? The mom was like the whole catalyst of that because she was ashamed of her family disorder. You know what I mean? Which is the mental health. But mental health is really important. You know, if you gotta watch the movie, The Secret She Kept is featuring what's her name? Killah Pratt from Proud Family 101. If you are familiar with. But it was a crazy movie though, because she just started she started getting crazy. I ain't gonna lie, she started getting crazy. The guy that she was trying to get married to, it was like, yo, I felt bad for him. You know what I mean? Remember the movie? You remember how that went? Like it was like a mental disorder, you know?
Right. But yeah, in real life, well, it's always based on the true story. Because, and when you talk to a lot of people, when you're having conversations and you start to open up, a lot of sisters be talking about, you know, their past and things, because women go through a lot. They have to look a certain way. And so, but they get jealous of the next woman that's coming. They could be their own daughter.
Right.
And they get jealous of them. And there's a lot of problems within. And the mistakes they made, and I brought up Freaknik too. They don't want them to make the mistake, but then they try to hold them back and put a lot of pressure on them with minding babies before they're still babies themselves, or doing things themselves. And I'm talking about real conversations. I'm talking about just real conversations with people. And they tell you that, yeah, I went through that, and it developed some type of trauma there. Because we all look for love, and sometimes as a child, we just open up. We don't know. We're looking for love, and but we're looking for love. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for that guidance. And then you get a little older now, and there's things that you didn't fix that was still there that you can go back and find and deal with. Yeah. We call it the back room. Remember that? You know,
nah, I wouldn't
back in the
that.
days in the black house, they used to just put the uncle in the back room. Yeah. Why was always be the uncle? I never seen this crazy uncle. Yeah, he in the back room. The room was always closed. We had somebody that lived around the way like that. What's that? Chocolate helps? All right, he came with some chocolate.
Yeah, I got some chocolate. Okay.
I'm bougie now. I don't do Snickers like that no more. Shout out to Snake though, but good looking. I don't step my game up to John.
My folks gave me a bag, and I can't be eating it, so I'm like, I'll just give it to Priest.
Okay.
Everybody know I'm a chocolate head. I'm a chocoholic.
We love chocolate over here, so it's all good.
Chocolate. We pro chocolate over here.
It's a good source of magnesium.
Yeah. It's a nut. It's a nut. It's like, no, it's a cacao. It's actually it's a nut. So when we eating chocolate, we're eating
these nuts.
I knew he was gonna come with that. Oh man. Let's get back to it. My man said 12 Monkeys, which is a good mental health movie.
Okay.
He was I didn't see the 12 Monkeys. He was inside of a insane asylum. Said that he had 12 monkeys that were going to save the world. It's a good movie.
Wow.
World was like an apocalyptic state.
Man, that's crazy.
And they called 12 Monkeys, right? Wonder why. What's the monkey Zodiac? But it was 12 monkeys. And it was starring Brad Pitt.
Okay.
And Bruce Willis. Remember that? Yeah, Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis. Very good movie. It's one of the cultic films like They Live. But yeah, it was an apocalyptic state. And he was like, yo, I got to save this world. He had this secret. But he played like he was in the insane asylum.
Okay. Man.
But he wasn't really crazy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but everybody else was crazy, yo. I don't know, no spoilers. Y'all should have been seeing this. This came out. Nice. But go check it out, man. Check it out. 12 Monkeys had the crown virus. Damn. Thank you for that, Art King. He said 12 Monkeys had the crown virus.
Okay.
Give me a bomb for that.
What's that? Crown.
It was a virus that went around in the movie, and this would cause the apocalypse.
Ooh.
Sort of like Walking Dead. Go ahead.
And what we had was called the Corona,
Right.
which is Spanish for crown.
Damn, see?
Just drop a bomb on that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I got to brush up on my Spanish, Paul. Priest, you got to brush up on your Spanish.
See? No.
Yeah, I know. Uno, dos, tres, and bacalao. Bacalao be on the hook. You ever ate bacalao? I mean, we're going to get back on the subject. I just had to.
Nah, I got you.
You like bacalao?
Bacalao, I don't know what that is.
We're gonna have to get bacalao to that one.
Bacalao is saltfish.
Okay.
Dominican saltfish. Very good.
Okay.
Shout out to my man Lord Fury. Oh man, they bacalao and Nepal made some great bacalao.
Oh wow. Okay. It sounds good. Sounds good.
It sounds bacalicious.
Yo, I love good food, bro. That's one way in my heart. One way in my heart, good food. Yeah. All right. So where were we?
You was talking about trauma. You was talking about healing that inner child within you. You was talking about a lot. We was talking about the movie and mental health and everything.
Yes. The 12 Monkeys. Yeah.
12 Monkeys.
Yeah, 12 Monkeys. Yeah. So yeah, we was on the 12 Monkeys, man. It's a deep movie. It's about apocalypse, where we are now. Well, it looks funny. It's weird, right? You said it was The Crown, right, AD?
Yeah.
And we did. You know what's so funny? We talking about we seen this, we saw this. Everybody's deep. They ain't seen nothing. If you're really deep, tell me when something's going to happen, or catch me. You know what I mean? Tell me, yo, you know, be on point. It's like that gut feeling.
Oh yeah.
We talked about the gut feeling, right?
Yeah.
The only ones who can predict the future are the Simpsons.
Thank you. No, I like that. No, because in the animation, they put it out there.
Yeah, that's true.
We're being beat by cartoonists. No, this is real, man. This is real. Let's have a real conversation, man. But that's what people don't have, real conversation where we can talk about these things.
Right.
We will beat the Simpsons reveal stuff, and they're number one at it.
Mm-hmm.
They're number one. They coming up. What's his name? Matt Groening?
Simpsons, South Park.
South Park.
You gotta throw South
Big
Park
up
in
to
there.
South Park.
You gotta throw South Park in there.
They show them because they're not scared to do it. A lot of people are like, I'm going to keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Told you shouldn't go. I said, but that's after the fact. Man, I wasn't going to say something, but I ain't going to say nothing. Man.
Okay. I think
I'll wait. Go ahead.
any show that breaks the fourth wall, I feel like is what relates to real life. Because we all live in real life. Fourth wall, if you know what the fourth wall is?
What's that?
The fourth wall is pretty much when, let's say, the anime, it could be the cartoon, whatever show you're watching, they start speaking to the audience because they know that they're a show. Like they know that at the end of the day, they're a show in real life.
Right.
And they're not living in the world. The world that they're living in, they know they're not in that real world. They're actually portraying a show wall. Start speaking to the audience.
Right.
You know what
Fire.
I mean?
Fire. That's fire.
You know what I mean?
Fire. Yeah, we got to start breaking the fourth wall. But nobody's so scared. Did you see that? Did you do that?
I don't know. I was a ghost, probably. That wasn't me. No, that wasn't me. I don't know who that was.
They just moved. Maybe I get saw rewind.
They didn't catch it though. They didn't see it, but
You saw it, right?
yeah, I saw it. I saw it by the side of my eyes, so I saw that. Not crazy.
This is Sparta. Choose your next words. Yeah, Disney does too. Disney been doing it. Walt up there. Walt, his boys been doing that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Walt and his boys. Yo, Hollywood got a crazy story, man. When they was starting, they was doing rituals and everything. These cats are families. And we're gonna go back into the movies. They got stories. They along with Kellogg's and our breakfast morning, they was already there. What the hell? Who's Cornflake? I just got up. 2 years old. The commercials was already there. They already planned them. We got introduced into a world that was already set up. Frosted Flakes, we didn't even know before we knew it was a company. Don't get mad at me, Frosty. I know they're great.
Right.
You're going to put a tiger on there. Next thing you know, a little kid is sticking his hand in a tiger.
Oh,
and in between the cage talking about, oh, look at the little tiger. That's Tony the tiger.
Mm.
2 children were mauled down by the tiger. It's bad, man, because they put this crazy stuff in our mind. I told you about those movies we watching those from the 70s.
Oh yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah. This was started a lot of in the 80s. There were a lot of serial killers.
Mm-hmm.
It was up like, yo, what up, look, serial killers. Is that a coincidence? We talk about breakfast.
Man.
Come on,
Oh.
early in the morning. Serial killers. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, from what I saw, it's like it's very creative. You got Jason. You had like you said, Leatherface. You had all these killers that was getting away with murder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was all horny teenagers. You know what I mean? Going out late.
Because that's what they targeted.
Yeah, that's
they
what
were
I'm saying.
targeted the children.
You know what I'm saying?
the
Going out
teens.
late, right? Going to parties and all that type of stuff, right?
Right.
And they'll get got. It was like, I don't know, it's crazy. I love slashers. I have a like real sick mind, but luckily I'm not that sick, right? But like, yo, I could just see how that disorder started. You know what I mean? Like how you know, it made it simple where like what we could get away with, you know what I mean, in terms of like the societal norms. Especially at the 80s, right? There's no cell phones, nothing like that. So
Right.
I can only imagine.
Right. Things coming and things go.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Finish.
No, I was just saying, like, I was just saying in general, like, I love horror movies, right? So I always analyze killers. I always do it. You know what I mean? It's something I do in my own mind, like where like let's say you got like Freddy Krueger. They kind of did him dirty if you know the backstory of Freddy Krueger, because he didn't you know, they say he's touched the kids and the parents burned them down with the house and all that, right? So you know, but like it's crazy what you could get away with as in terms of a killer, you know?
Trauma.
Yeah, it's wild. And crazy, a lot of these serial killers got a lot of trauma that they never was able to heal from. You know what I mean? That's another thing too that nobody really talks about, that, you know, a lot of these serial killers get started by being alone a lot. They're insecure about a lot of things, and they don't know how to manage their emotion. So what they do is they go off the end and they start killing people because they you know, for whatever reason they have, you know what I mean?
Right.
They can't control their emotion. So that's why they get raged and start killing. You know what I mean? It's a psychological disorder.
Right. And the movies help promote that, but they hide behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. The Wizard of Oz. They create the whole scenario. Remember, you're inside. Oh man, I must say it anyway. This is a Killah Priest Podcraft. You're inside almost a ceremonial setting. Not saying don't go to the movies and get your popcorn, but there's a curtain. Inside the curtains, lights, camera, action is to get the mind going. Some of us, we all mental. Shout out to New Edition. Like when they say it's gonna be BBD, they say it's mental with a hip hop R&B kick to it. But we all mental. So the mental is deep. So they push the agenda, and they do this all the time in magazines. Kill, 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 kill. Man, Leatherface was off the hook. That nigga was running after cats. He was the only one that started running because you would think in your mind, damn, why they keep going into the dark house? Or tripping down. You can't get away. It's almost like a dream, right? Like when you're dreaming.
It's it's actually realistic though. You know what I mean? Because when you're in a fight or flight state, you're not thinking straight at that moment.
Right.
So actually, it's crazy. Like you always wonder, like, why's the girl running upstairs instead of just running out the front door?
Right.
But no, it's fight or flight. So she's not thinking straight.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they always trip. Right? Why they always trip? We always ask that question, but they can't. They're not thinking straight. They don't know how. They're not doing. They're panicking.
Right.
Instead of taking that deep breath.
Yeah, when you're panicking, other parts of you are gonna shut down.
Yeah, that cognitive awareness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people don't know how to do it. That's why they get got a lot. I love horror movies, so I get crazy.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't know.
That's right.
That's why it's weird, but I actually root for the killer sometimes. I actually do because they give you some real unlikable teenagers.
Well, who's the real killer? Who's the real killer? The director? Who's directing us, our thought patterns? Because then there's real serial killers.
Mm-hmm.
That goes on. Oh, I love you, Texas, but damn, boy, you be kidding. Texas. Don't just point the finger at Chirac. I hit him up. Bow, bow, bow. Miami. Miami go out there. Yo, boy, I just told that boy to shoot. I don't come up. You can't even understand what he's doing. What he talking about? Well, I put out this lockdown and shoot. I just shot him at the gas station. Cause I don't like the way he look at me. You hear that anyway? I don't have to. You know what I mean? Because of emotion. Not being able to react on emotion because you don't have that in order, the principles. You're reacting off of emotion.
Mm-hmm. I react off of emotion. It's not healthy.
Well, we as men need to use more of our logic and leave the emotions to the women.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Women are right side of the brain dominant. Men should be more left brain dominant.
Right.
And that's why we create a balance together.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the truth.
We need women, but like they also need us because we got to open that pickle jar.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody got to take out the trash.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
We got to work together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Because they desire for our protection, right?
Yeah, and they calm us down. They even us out. That's why it's Adam and even because they even out the day from the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are the moon. We are the sun.
Right.
They are magnetic. We are electric.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I think, and that causes a lot of disorders in relationships too.
Yeah, it can happen when the dude starts acting too magnetic.
Okay.
Or the female starts acting too electric. Do you know what I mean? You got to be careful with polarity because, we can get deep into, how the women will have a cycle. If the dude is cognizant of her cycle, it'll work really well. Like I figured out my ex's cycle because we lived together. So I already knew what day, what to expect. I already knew okay, what's off for this week. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. What sign was your ex?
She was a Pisces like me.
Okay.
We had the same birthday actually.
Right.
Oh wow.
March 10. Yeah. That's why.
You had the same birthday?
The same birthday. That's why I gave it a shot because I'm like, this is crazy. This is
Right.
let's see how this goes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, the cycle thing, man. You'll see the female will act one way in 1 week, and the next week she'll act differently, and it's totally natural, totally normal.
Right.
But if you know what to expect, you're able to, ride the wave, so to speak.
Fish. No pun intended.
Yeah, fish.
Right
yeah.
away.
Man.
Well, the astrology helps a lot in that way.
Right.
Because the Aries will be more electric.
Right. Right.
The Leo females would be more electric.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They'll have a little sense of dominance to them, which if you're dating one, you know what to expect. You know how to sometimes, let her be. And then sometimes, it's a game of ping pong. It's a polarity. It's knowing when one is more electric or one is more magnetic. And then there's going to be a time where she's really soft and in a magnetic state. Then that's what you can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
It's a dance.
I know.
Sometimes they want to take the lead. And that's normal.
Yeah, because girls is a wave of emotion. They just don't know how to they can't. And I say this with a lot of respect. They just can't control it. You know what I mean? It's just the way how they flow. Right. It's like one day they might feel this way. They might feel really happy, really giddy, but then they might have a real bad attitude, and it's you know what I mean. So I understand it. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's so frustrating when girls can't try to understand the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. We have to do all this work to understand how they operate, but they can't operate. They can't think about how we operate and how we function and what we want. You know what I mean? It's wild. You got to really, as a guy today, you got to really figure out that stuff. So yeah, it's crazy.
If you understand your girl more likely you're gonna be in a better relationship. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because like a lot of times the problems will happen when the dude just doesn't understand how the female works. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And some will say, well, she should understand how I work too. Yeah, but that's a lot of logic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And that may not be where they are able to at that moment go. Because don't forget, these are creatures that are able to make people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're a factory of like, pop, there's a baby. Pop, there's a baby. You know what I mean? They're able to. So there's a lot of biochemistry happening in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They are Mother Nature. So we have to understand that complexity that they have and realize that, yo, it's a lot of understanding to happen on our part.
Yeah, and it makes sense. I mean, they meant to become mothers, so it makes sense the way they process things, you know.
Yeah.
But you know,
We just gotta know what we're getting ourselves into.
oh yeah, of course. Before I always say beforehand, you know what I mean. Know what is going on beforehand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so
Exactly.
it's crazy, yo.
That's all I got.
Listen,
No, that was beautiful. I'm learning. Since I want to jump in.
but nah, like you know, it's so difficult nowadays because I feel like nowadays most modern day girls don't know, they don't understand what a man wants out of them. You know what I mean? Like I said, like we have to do all this work, how to understand a woman, how to get a woman, all these things as a guy, right? But when it comes down to relationships, right? You know, girls don't need to know what a man wants or needs or whatever. They just expect it, and it's a very privileged desire to have. You know what I mean? Because I think I've run into a lot of this, you know, nowadays in my life, and I feel like it's too much privileged women. There's too much privileged women, and I think they need to understand what we want as guys, you know, in just general. Because we all desire peace, everybody does, but like if they were to take their time to figure out what the guy they like actually want, there'd be more happy relationships.
But see, that's what Kevin Samuels was bringing to the table, man. He was bringing all that knowledge, and females were learning a lot from Kevin Samuels. Yo, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, because he was bringing the jewels, man.
Yeah.
And I think we need more Kevin Samuels topics and energy to, you know, remind everybody how it really goes down.
Yeah, that's true. I think a lot of
he was speaking the truth.
Yeah, well, he kept it real. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't be around the bush. You know what I mean? He told these girls exactly, like, what their delusional mindset is going on. Because it's a delusion. Like, it's a lot of expectations on the man's part, right? But when it comes down to how we feel, right, or as a guy, right, how we feel, it doesn't matter. The girls will just have all these lists of requirements about, yo, I want my guy to do this, to have this, be able to do all of these type of things, but you know, it doesn't matter what we want. It doesn't really matter. I just want peace of mind, you know, and I just want you to be real feminine and soft. But girls they lose lack of understanding of that, you know. So it's kind of crazy. But you know, you deal with it, and it's like just because I'm young don't mean nobody older than me doesn't deal with it too. Everybody deals with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a reflux. Everything's all messed up and everything, and you know we need to do better in the manosphere. And like, I think people need to learn and open their minds a lot more. That's most I could say. You know. There you go.
Well said.
Yeah, I know.
Well said. Connection. Connection. It's all about connecting and understanding. What y'all two are breaking down is the connection, and somewhere the connection got separated because the conversation is not had where you could be real with each other about what's really the pain. I always say society has taught us to separate rather to get together. But in order to do that, you have to understand both sides. You can't just understand the female side that we've been understanding a very long time. And that's why evolution has birthed Kevin Samuels, because no one ever was checked. And there's other people, though, that went on, that was even before him. Tommy Sotomayor. There were Ram. But there were other people, but just evolution happens because when there's things are unbalanced, then it's going to balance itself out. If you continue blaming somebody, if you continue on it's always going to shift because the universe is already being set up that way.
Yeah.
To get the balance right, correct. If you just blaming and you're not checking yourself, then it's going to find a way to fix itself. Too many cows in one place cause the cow disease. Stop putting all the animals in one spot. If you do that and you don't respect that you're supposed to separate, some of the animals, not have them in cage and killing them, then of course there'll be the mad cow disease. You got too many together. It's got to balance itself out. And it scatters everybody away. We've been beating the planet down and been lying so much that things happen to balance it out. Pandemic.
Yeah. And
we needed to stay in the house. My bad.
Sorry. No. I was good. If you had more to say.
No.
Nah, I was just going to say this. Like, I think the thing is, two individual people, right, in terms of relationship, need to learn how to heal themselves, right? So when they come together, there's more of a healthy, established relationship. A lot of people come in broken, right? And, they smash into each other and they fall apart, both of them. And the relationship is always going to fall apart that way because they never healed from their own trauma. They never looked at their trauma with a healthy mindset and never was able to heal. So when they got together, it was never going to work in the first place. That's how I look at most relationships. Most relationships is just two people that's broken.
Yeah, well, that's where we at in the modern. Yeah. That's why it's such a big thing to see. Damn, they together.
Yeah,
when people do make it, it's a phenomenon. What do you mean? Having babies now is just like baby, 1, 2, baby 2, baby. Everybody just pop out. That's what it's about. Popping them out, not being there. There's always a conflict. The relationships is not right. Everything's off because people are off balance. Getting back on balance is kind of weird because we're so used to toxic.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn, Priest.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's supposed to go wrong, so you're looking for wrong.
Yeah. When you start looking for wrong will happen. That's a fact. Yeah, that's true.
You're used to it. You want it. You want to meditate. Nah. What is it? Yeah. Not used to it.
Yeah, when you start looking for issues with somebody, something's gonna go wrong. You know what I mean? Because you're looking for it. You're analyzing. Because girls pay attention to a lot of detail, right? When you start looking for problems, when you start looking to look for real problems with this person, like the guy they messing with, right? You might find something that okay, you might come to a conclusion like this is a problem, but it really isn't. You know what I mean? It's really just knowing how to work with that person and communicate with the person, learn how to understand them. I think a lot of girls don't love themselves enough.
Yeah, if they, like Priest said, if they so used to toxic, they're gonna want toxic. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what they're used to. It gives them that sense of feeling alive. You know what I mean? Like they want to fight. Do you know what I mean? And I've had that relationship before to where it was with an Aries, where it's I was so cool and kick back and no problem and chill and go do what you gotta do, baby. It just drove her crazy. Yeah, she wanted to see some jealousy. She wanted to see some anger. Do you know what I'm saying? She was sorry, I didn't call you back in 2 days. You're probably mad, right? Because I didn't call you back in 2 days. I'm like, hey, you living your life, baby. You take your time. You know what I mean? She wanted me to be mad. She wanted to see emotion because in her mind that was, passion and energy and excitement. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a Pisces. I'm like, girl, do what you gotta do. I'm chilling.
Yeah, right. And all that toxicity, all it does is causes dysfunction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whenever, listen, the relationship y'all had, y'all might grew apart. She's gonna jump into another bad relationship, and this is gonna keep happening. You know what I mean? The cycle's never going to end because...
And it makes her feel alive. Some of them get a dopamine response. Yeah, he's mad.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got him so mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's a shame because, she might enjoy all that fun, and then she's going to get into a point to herself where, she's going to start regretting everything. And it always happens. It always happens. You know what I mean?
Start to trick you and start to... like make you think something's going on. Like maybe I'm cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How you feel about that?
Yeah, yo.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't react, like, oh, you don't love me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they'll feel like you don't love them if you don't show a little toxicity yourself.
Listen, this is not real love.
Yeah.
This society is not. It's taught us fake love. This is not the real. See, the real, when you get to the real, you're like, what? What is this about?
Yeah. Too good to be true.
Communication? How you gonna have a communication? Hold on. Let's turn on the TV. It's distracted. Let me hold on. Turn on the music. Turn it up loud. Girls get pumping and pumping. Girls. I smack the girl at that. Now we can talk. I want to turn up.
Oh.
No, for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say. So when you get back to the real, it's like, what the hell? We real people. You watch the movie Total Recall. He had to figure out who he was before he got into the thing. He brainwashed himself, but he taped. No, what happened was he filmed himself talking to human. He filmed himself, and later on, he found when they took his brain, he found himself. He had the total recall, and it was him. He just didn't recognize. He goes, they're going to brainwash you. He's like, damn. But he can't remember doing it, saying it. So he was smart enough to redo it. And then the version of him that was brainwashed didn't even remember who he was. He had to record himself, saying it to himself. He had to total recall what happened before the brainwashing started. And so it seems strange now when respect is given and respect is shown. It seems strange.
Yeah.
Stranger things happen. Walking dead. You'd rather walk dead. Uh-oh. How many of y'all? The Walking Dead. That's what it is. Everybody zombies. But when was the zombie, which the ones goes, yo, hold on. We gotta get up out of this. We all acting the same way. You have, it is a whole unity because you have people be like, no, I'm different. No, I'm different. What's that song?
I'm different.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. So but then they all, it's easy to say, good cliche. But see, when you wake up out of sleep, oh, it's a beautiful. It's that storm, when that storm hit. Storm really comes.
Yeah. That should be different, right?
Yeah, preach. I ain't here to preach. Denzel Washington. 2 days ago.
Priest preaching.
I don't want to preach. Just talking. We just talk. We having a good conversation.
Yeah.
Saw a couple of movies and got crazy. And I got a little bit of tea. Get your tea. Yeah, get your tea ready. Get that pot on here.
Get your tea hot.
I hope y'all burning your tea. Don't burn the tea, burn the water. Boil the water at the right temperatures.
Yeah, right. Certain temperatures, yeah.
When you learn tea, you don't just boil the water. There's steps and principles to things. There's ways you just go in and you can't just go into things the way you want to go into it. There's steps. And we have to learn it. Green tea doesn't burn at the same temperatures as white tea. It's just principles of life. Yeah. I thought it was all just boiling water. Till you get to a tea ceremony.
Yeah.
And the master goes, you're right there. Didn't you sit over there? You're just interrupting the whole room.
Right.
You said, well, I just thought. Then you talking too much. Ooh, what's that? Let me get some of that. Oh, this is some off the hook.
Yeah.
Damn. That didn't taste like I was supposed to. Give me some sugar in there. No pun intended.
Yeah.
The tea master. The tea. His name is the tea master.
Get that sugar.
The real teas, right?
Yeah.
Pardon me, y'all.
Yo.
The tea.
T-shirts.
CoverBoy.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. You sitting around messing up the entire thing because you don't understand it. But see, when you learn it, then you learn.
Mm-hmm.
It's different ways to approach things. Different ways. Being calm and doing peace is now toxic to a person because they're so used to it.
Yeah.
Being chaotic, like we said.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you see my fly shirt today? Nobody knows it.
Yeah, you had a business meeting today?
Okay. I came dressed like this because I'm ready to take care of business.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like someone not all right. A lot of still retrograde. Sometimes, you know, I did this because it's retrograde and I'm really here to take business. When it's retrograde, you gotta dress up like you go into a meeting. I've been in meetings.
Man.
But sometimes you gotta take life. No, all the time. Take life serious. Serious. It's too much time in the day to be wasting just waste with anger.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Gaye said that.
Establish love. You know what I mean? Within.
Oh yeah, that's that guy again. He's talking about love. Yeah, tell us about love. Hold on, there's somebody wisdom. What is that again?
Infinite waters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
What? Yeah. Tell us that story again about how they used to be. We already talking like that now. You got manosphere, LGB. You got all these. They talk about, there was a time when we used to get together and we could talk and you could be intimate. That everybody like, oh wow, it's amazing. That was time ago.
Yeah.
Demetrius says you look like a club promoter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Vedic Vape Room. That's my club.
That's the club name. Yeah.
Somebody said I look retro made.
Hey.
W.S. Baker in the building. Shout out to Knowledge Born.
Peace.
Dope orator. Yo, one of the dopest orators. Love the way he makes stuff.
Yeah.
Let's play some of Seven. Kevin. Let's play some of Seven. Hold up, I got it. Seven Cameos. Hey, what's somebody gonna come with that name? Right?
Yo, Seven Camels.
Seven Cameos.
Women or whatnot. So I'm like sharing my location with him just to make him feel comfortable. Is that weird?
Have you had any therapy?
Yes, I have in the past.
You need to go back.
Oh my gosh, really?
You're already trying to make him feel comfortable 2 weeks into it.
Right.
That's too much proving to do. You're not his wife.
I'm just being nice and being like,
That's
hey,
not being,
like,
no, it's not. No, it's not being nice. It's being a people pleaser. That's not normal. That's not normal. You want to be nice? All right, let's go out a couple of times. I need you to give me $10,000. Be nice. Oh, be nice.
You know what?
I mean, come on, be nice. Come on, be nice. I need $10,000, and we need to go ahead and run the Soul Train on you.
See, that's keeping it real. 100. People like fairy tales. They want things that sound nice. They don't want to deal with reality. And a lot of women were taught and sold that type of game in their mind, and they thought that that's the way it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin Samuels come across and says, listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of men was thinking like this. They can't have the voice to say it because they get shut down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mama be like, what do your aunt be like, I know you ain't that. I'll slap the taste out. How you slap the taste out of somebody's mouth?
Damn, that's a hard slap.
Yeah, trust me. You see it though. You know what it look like though. It's crazy.
I know. Never get this taste slapped out my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You slap the taste. I still get you taste blood.
Right.
And then he slap you. Like, damn, I thought you were going to slap the taste. Why am I tasting blood then?
You gotta ask Chris Rock.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But
beating the children and stuff. We believe in beating all our children. Go ahead. So
yeah, no, I was going to just comment on the Kevin Samuels thing. Like, it's just very telling. Like, Kevin Samuels just kept it real. You know what I mean? Stop bringing the mask to a relationship. Like, show your true face. You know what I mean? That's the real truth, because that's where a lot of problems in relationships lie at. You know, she's over here trying to say, you know, she's really trying to advertise something to a guy, and the guy is not getting the real. You know what I mean? And then when things start becoming real, you know, it causes more problems because now he's seen a face that you've shown instead of who you truly are as a person.
She said she was sharing her location 2 weeks into the relationship so that he felt comfortable.
Yeah, it just sounds.
Yeah.
That's a different disorder, right?
Right.
That is a different
He
disorder.
was like, "Why are you doing that?"
But yeah, that's the real truth, though.
Somebody said pillow palms.
Man, yo. But we needed Kevin Samuel, you know, because he just kept it real. Like, you know, people don't keep it as real as they could be. You know what I mean? It could be a lot more truth. Because here's the thing.
Phone is
I was gonna say this, like.
It's like vroom, 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 boom, boom, boom.
You got a lot of random people hitting you up right now?
Boom. Yeah, I got some homies.
Man.
Boom, 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 boom.
They're trying to call in. See, once you hit these topics, a lot of people have a lot to share.
Boom.
I mean,
I'm gonna start dancing to it. Boom, boom.
Because
Hey, how do you say this name right here?
oh man,
Yeah. That's
How you pronounce that?
boom, boom.
but
That was probably
Boom,
it.
boom.
but
I don't know. Boom, boom. Hey. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, go ahead, Sala. What you was saying?
nah, I got you. It's just that you know what it was? It's the Disney complex, the fairy tale complex, where like, you know, the princess will climb up the ladder, you know, fight the dragon, save the princess.
Who's fighting the dragon now?
Huh?
Who's fighting the dragon?
The prince, the guy,
Exactly.
the guy who's coming up.
He could be killed.
You know,
Hold on, let's get this right. Let's talk about the prince. Nobody talk about the prince.
Prince or knight or whatever.
This is talking about for your love. For your love, I'm going to go ahead and take on this dragon for you. Meanwhile, she's like, oh, I'm behind her. But no one cares that he's taking on the dragon. Dragon might kill him.
You might die.
Nowadays,
They don't tell a real story. Go ahead.
nowadays she's the dragon.
Exactly. Right, you still gotta go.
You
You still gotta climb over more obstacles.
Huh?
You gotta still climb over more obstacles. You fight the dragon. You gotta fight the witch. You gotta save the princess, and the princess don't want to be saved. It's so much things
Sound
going
like
on.
Mario.
Yeah, it's too much
Even
going
Mario
on.
had the problem. He had to take mushrooms to get his. And then here come Donkey Kong. Doom, 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 doom. It's like, yo, he just want to save the friends.
Yeah. No, you killing it. I mean, like, yo, think about what Mario had to even do though.
Donkey Kong.
You know how many enemies he had to jump on before he even gets to
This man
Bowser?
gets a gigantic, and he's just throwing barrels at him.
Yo,
All those Goombas are her ex-boyfriends.
exactly.
Yeah.
You ever watch Scott Pilgrim? Yo,
They got a hammer. He couldn't even swing the hammer. The hammer was moving itself.
yo.
boom, 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 boom.
Yo.
She was up there behind this daggone gorilla. I don't know how she got up there. Who she met. I don't know. She was just behind him.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
And this nigga coming to save her, marry her. What was her name? Princess? She was a prince too.
Before Princess Peach? Are you talking about the one before Princess Peach?
Her name Princess Peach? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Princess Peach. Her name's Princess Peach. He's just Mario.
Yeah.
With a cousin named Luigi. This is his cousin.
brother.
or his
Her
brother?
life is all
His brother.
peachy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that's the game. Just start off.
Yeah.
Not saying there's nothing wrong with women being goddesses and queens,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that the game makers said you're gonna have to go through this. That's that Princess and the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
That man could have been killed by fire. You know, you baptized by fire, not by water.
Mm-hmm.
And eaten. Why don't you tell the real story what happened with the prince and the daggone dragon? The prince could have got killed.
Yeah. It's the truth.
This thing got a sword against a dragon. You really think he really, for real?
King
For
Koopa.
my love.
You know, and here's the real truth. You know how many knights and princesses died before that one came that actually slayed the dragon?
Come on.
That's the real truth. You know what I mean? That's the
Exactly.
real truth. Like, you know how many princesses and knights died before the real guy came in? You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And that guy had to train. See, we all fluff up the story. We just think the guy just comes prepared. No, he had to work hard to even slay the dragon. You know what I mean? Nobody talks about that part.
That's right.
He had to work hard to get there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. They don't talk about the exact. Good point. The training he had to do. Because you just gonna fall in love with no chick and just go out there and fight a dragon, unless you're insane.
Yeah.
This nigga had to know how to hold a sword.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, the real they keep you. That's a fairy tale. They keep you ready for the real story. It's about 4 of them niggas came.
It's the polarity,
For the
though.
love, baby. For the love.
Mario is set up on the polarity of good versus bad. I mean, every movie or every story's got that good versus bad, light versus dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good versus dark.
Right, but like you can see other perspectives. Do you know what I'm saying? Like knowledge boring goes into this too, but like seeing the perspective of the villain.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Is he really a villain? If you were the villain, you're the good guy.
Yeah.
All the people working for the villain think they're the good guy, unless you're really evil and you know y'all doing bad stuff on purpose.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like if I was Mario, I would try to like negotiate with King Koopa, see what he's got going on. He obviously has a good empire. He's got money for all of that stuff he's got going on.
Right.
It's just maybe he's making bad business moves.
Could
You
be.
can negotiate something.
Well, he wouldn't be running through the first of all, he's picking up turtles. You gotta be stressed. Come on, man. And you're taking mushrooms. I mean, that's good. You need that.
Yeah.
You're on a venture. You're in a cart. You don't even know where you at. It's a whole bunch. Was it Snake his friend? I'm thinking of Michael Jackson.
No, you thinking
cartoon.
of Yoshi.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yoshi. He's thinking, okay.
Yeah. Well, Mario, think about it, man.
Yoshi was a dinosaur, right?
Think about this
Yeah,
short.
Yoshi was a dinosaur, yep.
Yeah, see. First of all, your height. She says she likes 6 feet. Handsome. Mario was little.
Hey, but when he took that
She
mushroom,
might
though,
want to. Yeah, he got bigger.
yeah,
Mushrooms,
they make you think big.
I get
They
you.
make
Exactly.
you think big. You know what I'm
Mushroom
saying?
yeah, exactly.
You become
wow.
enlightened,
Really?
Right.
Okay.
so you become
So
a bigger person.
Right. But he had to take supplements. I mean, sometimes you gotta. And he on his way, you know what I'm saying, to save her
Yeah.
from the princess. But I don't know who finished that game, but go ahead, read that.
So we got a super chat here from Vitamin Vision TV. He says, we commodify each other these days. It's not about the human connection anymore. It's not about nurture or love anymore. I think it means nature.
Nurture.
Nurture?
Nature.
You probably meant nature, right?
Either way, it could-
Nurturing. Yeah.
It's about ownership like we are possessions.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of materialistic things. I think that's another thing too. Like with relationships now, like it's about a lot of materialistic things instead of like the natural relationship. What's the word I'm looking for? The natural relationship thing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find the right word for it, but it's a lot of materialistics and things that sound nice. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the real truth. I think a lot of things is what sounds nice, but it's actually what is nice is supposed to be what your relationship is supposed to go off of, not what sounds nice. You know, keep it. You know, you gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real.
True.
With the exes is looking at.
Yeah, man.
I was robbed.
Yeah, man.
You have no right.
You know.
Well, listen. All we talking about is we talking about growth and elevating. This is not biased. This is for men and women. This is for kings and queens. This is for gods and goddesses.
Yeah.
If you want to step up to the next level, you could. It's there. If you want to take the shot, you can take the shot. It's the basketball court. Everyone's on it.
Yeah.
Ask for the ball, and it will be passed to you.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. The whole thing is sharing. We're sharing a magnificent time together. But what we forgot is the bond, and it's all about, like Homeboy said, when you get your mind together, you kind of like, it's currency. You started pulling things, blessings. What is blessings? Blessings are things that's happening in your life where you can think clearly. You don't have to be a Christian to get this. That's why there's successful people and unsuccessful people. But what it is what you want is a clear mind and a good heart, because there's all graves are the same size. So there's people who seem like they're happy, but they're not. Because their internal is not happy. That's why you have, oh, damn, I got all this money up in this house like this and doing all of this, but he's not happy. Look at them poor folks dancing, slaves, dancing, having a good time, because they were happy inside because they had principles and morals. Things you cannot buy. Money can't buy that. But when you're on the right path, things come into you could smile. You know, when people see, they go, Dad, you a good person. There's a smile. There's a light about you because you're turning on your light when you start dealing with real issues and you start talking about it and start seeing who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little knob. Just pull it. Mm-hmm. That's why he sit up. Gavin Shaolin, 808 says, so mushrooms in the heart, 77. So mushrooms in the heart. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, indeed. This is it. Word. So you start pulling on those, you know, they say you pull in the heartstrings. You pull on that little light and turn that light on. Because you dealt with so much darkness, and then you're like, damn, dealing with darkness doesn't mean you were dark.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Somebody, they take on their position as, I am no, you're just in darkness, and it's good. Light is not, you got a way of being enlightened and lighten up a little bit. Doesn't mean you're the darkness.
Right.
You still got a chance to improve in life.
That's true.
Do you acknowledge when it happens though?
It's crazy.
Discernment is deep, yo.
Mm-hmm. And true growth, true growth,
right,
comes out of you got to go through some darkness,
right,
to experience some true growth within yourself. Because that's the part that people lose sight of, is that they're so stuck in their darkness that they never learn how to grow out of it. Right. And that's what they gotta accept. We gotta go through a little adversity sometimes. You gotta understand the adversity. Once you understand it and grow it and accept it, because I think a lot of people don't accept it. They try to go around their problems. They gotta accept the problems that they already been through, and they'll come to more conclusions instead of more. They'll come to more conclusions instead of more questions. You know what I mean? It's not, and understand that life is a journey. You know what I mean? You're gonna have some good times, you're gonna have some bad times, but don't always feed into the negatives. Feed into the positives. So
yeah, the negatives can also fuel you. That's what the dark side of Star Wars was talking about. Remember, because he was like, use your emotions, use your anger. Now, they were using it for bad things, but you can use that towards good if you're able to channel that energy into doing something creative. Do you know what I'm saying? Or making a hard verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mental health.
Like, I don't have to tell y'all about the rappers out there that have taken the hard times they've gone through and put it into a verse that became one of the hottest tracks out there. I don't got to tell y'all about that. Y'all already know. But that's one example of channeling that dark energy into something creative and making something amazing. That's
true. Think about how many rappers came from the hood. You know what I mean? They had to go, it was hard.
Hey, we got Knowledge Born in the building.
Hey.
Peace.
Speaking on what's good?
Peace. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Well, peace to the gods, man.
Peace.
I ain't so.
Hey.
Killah Priest.
Yo, what's good?
Peace.
Solo Jim.
Peace, Nas, peace.
You know what I'm saying? The God of wisdom.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Architect D in the building.
Hey.
We here on a magnificent day. You know what I'm saying? This is the Wisdom Culture Day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 60-Second Assassin. It's his 62nd birthday today.
Oh, 60 Sec. Happy birthday to 60 Sec. Yeah. Yeah.
God,
shout out to 60. Yeah. Shout out to 60 Sec, man. I got to hit him up. Happy birthday. What's good?
I see y'all building, man. You see what I'm saying? I see y'all building and y'all getting busy. You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to get in. OC also dropped Bon Appetit 22 years ago today. So y'all remember OC's journey.
Yeah, come on. Tom. Yeah, come on, man. Tom is, yeah.
So it's definitely a beautiful day for story, and it's fitting that, you're adding on from different perspectives of the story. And, AD was alluding to the hero's journey, and y'all gave a great Mario, breakdown. I think what we had kind of circled around was dignitaries battle for the throne. So y'all name knights, so that's a space of nobility. Y'all also name princes, that's a space of nobility. That puts you in a position to be able to show and prove. You know what I'm saying? We got Killah Priest, we got the royal priesthood. A cat can't just walk in off the street talking about, yeah, yo, I'm down with the priesthood. Now you got to show and prove. So this aspect is you getting bestowed upon an honor. You're being welcomed in a society. You're coming from a society as an outsider, as a foreigner, but you present yourself in a noble position or a royal position. You still got to battle for your spot in the priesthood. So the princes and the knights were a very fortunate class because they weren't born of royal or noble birth. They got in by virtue of their capability. So they were training for young, and they had to go and prove themselves amongst the knights and be accepted amongst the knights because everybody within that segment of the society was responsible for the defense of the nation. So just like the military, you see what I'm saying? So that military, anybody could go in off of the military, but you still have to make your way through showing and proving. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
So I always go back to that, Matrix thing where, Neo was up there learning all that stuff on the computer. He like, yeah, I'm getting busy. I'm kind of nice with this. Morpheus just said, show me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so, you showed and proved, Priest. That's how, you got what you got. So anybody who come amongst you got to be able to show and prove in no limited time. That's 60 seconds. He did it in 60 seconds or less. You know what the drill was. You see what I'm saying? You had to make that in no limited time, 60 seconds or less. You see what I'm saying? So being precise. You know what I'm saying? I heard y'all say, choose your next words wisely. It might be your last. You see what I'm saying? And they were his last. So if he would have judged the situation wisely, he wouldn't have got himself in that position. So if you look at, Mario and Luigi, that's like Italy. You see what I'm saying? So, they coming from that space of, dictatorship. So there had to be somebody of royal stock to be able to go after a princess. To go into, it wasn't just Bowser, it was King Bowser. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So how was you able to penetrate the king's court? You see what I'm saying? So we saying this level, these are levels to his court. So you start at the beginning level, you have to endeavor to work your way in. You see what I'm saying? So that has an illusion someplace else. But as far as the story goes, these things are acculturated from young. These are bedtime stories that are given to, young ladies. They're reading them the bedtime stories. So they look at their fathers as their knight in shining armor, and then they're acculturated with the princess gowns and the crowns and all of that. We playing with Tonka trucks. You see what I'm saying? We playing with Tonka trucks and all these other kinds of things. We aren't acculturated to that. We're acculturated to the building sense, the building of the castle, the building of the kingdom, but not endowed with the wisdom that it takes to be able to rule. Because the person who's fighting their way to the crown is going to be the next ruler. They're going to be the next king. You're just going to give that to anybody? You see what I'm saying? Trust your daughter to be given to any man?
That's right.
Nah, it don't work like that. There's a process by which you're able to show and prove. So with no limited time, I just wanted to add in.
Mario decoded, just like someone in the chat said, Mario decoded.
Oh, we break it down. Yeah, we break it down.
Shout out to Bruce Lee in the comment section.
Shout out.
Ultimately.
Couple super chats real quick. Gavin Shaolin says, things change, but the one who notices doesn't.
Discernment.
That was deep.
Notice.
Yeah, that's deep.
He also says, I am the amness before the I am thought.
Okay.
Shout out to Gavin.
That's the same cat. Shout out to Gavin.
Shout out to Gavin, man.
So look, Solomon, you got it by way of birth. You see what I'm saying? It was a process for you to get here. You got it by way of birth. So, the only thing I could ever be is like a nobleman, maybe. You see what I'm saying? But that's by my merit. But based off of my birth and my family standing. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think about these particular stations and what they are. So, you know, AD could be the general of the army. You see what I'm saying? He could be head of the night. So it's like, so he can dispatch us, or he could be, you know, a magician. You see what I'm saying? That's a coveted space because these are all advisors in spaces to look for the things that are unseen. So, you know, you got Napah, she could be the, you know, the oracle, the mystic seer, the one that you go consort. So there are other spaces in regards to how this thing is moved that, you know, we just told in a palatable form that was easily digestible. So these are the stories that are told. We're not told those stories.
I would probably want to be the assistant to the king. That way, if the king makes a bad call, hey, I was just the assistant. You know what I'm saying?
If they decide to kill the king, they kill the king's assistant also. So,
oh shit, they do?
Yeah.
Oh no, who assists the assistant?
You all go down, right? It's all over.
Who speaks for the ventriloquist? Yeah, man. That's a line right there, right?
You know, sisters like Shahrazad Ali, she spoke, you know, in regards to our relationships, in regards to mental health, in regards to your culture is supposed to provide you those things. So if you find yourself in a position devoid of those things, you have to look to your culture and your spiritual system. You know, Dr. Rimba Anik said that your culture is your immune system.
Right.
So if you get, you know, that's your ability to fight off the sicknesses of a foreign society. So if you're under foreign occupation, wherever the case may be, because I heard y'all speak about love also, you know, and as I said before, you know, with Abraham Maslow, his hierarchy of needs, the highest one is self-actualization. But if you're struggling for food, clothing, and shelter, you see what I'm saying? You're struggling for food, clothing, and shelter, you can't ascend above that to ever be able to love. So, you know, we hear a lot of things about, you know, gold diggers and things like that. You're struggling for basic needs, food, clothing, and shelter. So there's a scarcity. The scarcity leads to desperation, you know, and that desperation has people acting other than themselves.
Right.
Wait, and what is his own self?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these are there, and these are adages that are there from time immemorial to orient our mind and our space in a certain kind of way.
Right.
It's real.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. Space and time, man. Man, I'm so glad that right now that we are, that we are building on these levels, and I'm so glad that the album is dropping May 1st. As we go on, finally, another job done. Word. I love when we go, man, this build is so good because we go from here, talk about music and talk about relationships and talk about music, talk about video games and anime and all sorts of things. See, when you come here, it's a variety of just subjects that you can go through, man, just to get those dopamine and the oxytocin. I said it. Oxytocin. There's another one.
Oxytocin.
Yeah, you're right about that. Good one. There's another one that we don't say a lot. Serotonin?
Yeah.
Serotonin. That's right. Exactly. Get those chemicals going. You stir it up. Bad as hell. I'm ready to clip. Pop, pop. There's a lot of energy, man. A lot of energy.
Man.
Exactly.
You got your hammer, Thor? Your Thor hammer?
Yeah, I got
What about the album? The priest god. He's from priest god.
Exactly.
They say ask god. He's from priest god.
Hey. This album is finally done. It's here. It meant a lot to me. It's songs on here that I always wanted to do because it's very personal to me. It's something that since even my childhood that I love, and it's the nectar. You know what I'm saying? To the natures, to the God. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it means a lot to me. And it's finally available, man. We got the birds. We have we're gonna play some. Entertain the forest, some mushrooms and flowers. That was the first name of it. It was just supposed to be called mushroom, but we got flowers on here. There's the gnome. I have a song called Dragonfly, Tiger, that just made it, Fox Chase, Fox Trap, Cloudy, and God's Nature featuring none other than Solo Gems.
Yeah, that's a fact.
When you want to play today?
Nah, you gotta let them wait. You gotta let them wait. No, they gotta wait. Nah,
you gonna leave them in suspense.
Spider.
Nah, you gotta let people wait. You gotta make people crave it.
Yeah.
You said Nas?
Spider. Spider.
Yeah.
That was done. Wow, that's one of my favorite.
That's why that's the grand finale.
Nas was trying to say something. Can't hear you.
Overkill.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the moderators that's coming through.
Yeah.
Shout out. I don't know if he can hear us.
I think he froze.
Yeah.
No, he's not frozen.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, he frozen time.
Yeah.
Somebody said they got the watch. Now he's moving.
Oh, okay.
Blood of the. Somebody said blood of the fox.
Mm-hmm.
People don't gotta watch. Been running hard body since COVID. KP. Yeah, man. I speak about it in some man. The new stuff we got going.
Yeah,
man, it's just all new, man. It's a good time to be around. It's a good time to grow. Tours are starting. Gonna be on the road. Gonna be on the road soon. That's gonna be good. I'm going back out to Alaska. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be very, very big. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So. Shout out to my man Lance who made things happen out there. Stop hating on my man Lance. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Gonna be going to Europe. I plan on going overseas. I'm talking about the Africa.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So you definitely gotta shoot a video while you're out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful. Yeah, you said Africa.
Yeah.
Get some footage.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of the royal priesthood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been spitting flames and been sticking in there and going with being in the right mind, in the right state. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just like I was talking about before, and I said that this is a collective of energy and people putting it together and putting effort in the dopest artists, you know what I'm saying, that we doing. And we're gonna be on the road. Me and Napah should be there.
Okay.
You coming too?
Where?
Texas.
Texas?
And then we'll be hitting up.
We'll see how my schedule looks. We'll see how my schedule looks.
That means he ain't gone.
Nah, you never know. Never know. Sometimes I get a little busy.
Do they give you a cowboy hat when you get off the plane? You know how you go to Hawaii, they put a lei on you?
Oh, yeah.
I think when you go to Texas, they give you a cowboy hat.
They give you a cowboy hat? Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to mess with the head.
Welcome to Texas.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Their Ubers are horses.
Right. Oh, no. We're just going straight on to the stereotypes. Man, what's another... You gotta get the boots and the
It's just the Wild
scarves.
West over there.
They give you a gun as soon as you... Nah.
It's a revolver.
Yo, man. Revolvers, yo.
Oh.
They don't have bars. They have saloons.
I do want to go to Houston, though. That actually is. That do sound nice now I think about it.
Okay. Well, I'll just keep it like this. Stick to what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just be... So, like I said, I'll be on the road and we'll be doing tours and making more music. And this is it. This is the first installment is here. And shout out to everybody. Go. Where could they go and pre-order right now?
KillahPriest.tv, or go straight to the shop in the description. Click on the Killah Priest merch link.
Right. Yeah.
And Priest has a link tree being built. Y'all gonna see that very soon.
Hey, yo, big things are coming. Big things are coming, man.
Big things popping.
Yep. All right, so let's take it to the music.
Yeah.
Since we got what's the name of it?
Knowledge, are you there? Just want to make sure you're there.
Oh, okay.
Well, can I say this real quick before we get to?
Yeah, go ahead. I got to set up anyway.
Okay, cool. Yo, listen, follow me on Instagram. Tune into the live sessions. You know, I be doing them a little bit. You know, we just have a little. It's called solo sessions. You know, this is where I just talk about whatever is going on in the world, or you know, like just free conversations. It's, you know, it's a little more solo. You know, y'all see me. I talk some wisdom, but you never know how deep I could go. You know, we have fun conversations, whatever we talking about. You know, whether it's between relationships or trying to better yourself or trying to it's like the Wisdom of Solomon, but extended time. You know what I mean? I have more time to
Solo after hours.
Yeah, solo. It's pretty much solo after hours. I also could have named it sipping with solo. You know what I mean? Because I'm typically sipping something while I'm on there, whether it's like coffee, tea, water, maybe liquor, maybe wine, depending how I'm feeling.
Little tequila.
Yeah, you know, tequila. Nope.
So I had to get it queued up.
But yeah. Whenever y'all want to tune in to see what I'm talking about, whatever. I'm typically talking about anything. I talk to the chat and just do lighthearted stuff. So today I was talking about writing things down and writing down your goals and stuff like that. That's kind of where I was at today. But it's a fun hangout session. Tune in.
That's the solo gems I'll be coming through too, representing. You know what I mean. Solo. Made the album, and he's been writing, getting down to his thing, man. And we've been watching a lot of movies.
Yeah.
The positive energy always corrects any error. Always know what peace stands for. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
My inspiration's been really open this whole time I've been out here.
If you're not having a good time, you're wasting your time.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Gotta have fun with life,
Exactly.
Stop stressing yourselves out.
Exactly.
Stress kills.
Yep.
I hate you so much right now.
What's that from?
That's Khalid. I hate you so much.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere.
People,
I've heard that.
Yeah. That's remember that song from Khalees?
Yeah.
Mom, she said her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Okay.
And they're like,
man,
mine is better than yours. You can treat you.
MIA?
No, not MIA. They can treat you.
Man.
The best time. Right before it was down.
Oh, my bad. It is Khalees. I thought that was
somebody said a lot of dark man. Khalees. All right, let me. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Right.
Come on. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Check it out. That's my.
Is somebody gonna make a beat with that at some point, right?
Yeah.
Somebody gonna make something like that. I'll be like, yo, zoom, right? Start going crazy.
Zoom.
Your phone, man.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to the music.
We ready. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Now it's time for a segment that we call Song Promotions. Yeah. I fucked that up. Hold up. I messed them shits up. Hold on. One more again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Ceaseless One, shout out to Ceaseless One. He said, thanks for the rich fellas. Yo, Priest, Flea collabo is long overdue. With me and Flea got a joint. We got 3 joints.
There's a beat in the works.
Yeah. Shout out to Flea, man. Word.
Fella B.
The secret is we all just got to get along. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to get along. They be like, nah, man, nah. Let's get this beef going on.
All right, let me try this one more time.
Uh-oh.
Now it's time for a segment we call Song Promotions.
Good build.
Shit.
Good build today, fellas. Good build. We'll be back.
Yo, this retrograde got me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember, it's retrograde. So if you're in a zone, just know. That's why I dress up and join retrograde. I said, get all that.
Yeah.
You ain't getting me like that.
Let me try this one more time. Here's a segment we call Song Promotions.
Song Promotions.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
More challenging to do that than the intro because
Is it really?
I have to have a player open and then I have to switch. But if I switch using a hotkey, it speeds up the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I need a different hotkey for that one. I'll get it. Okay. So let's do this. Today's first submission is none other than. Hold up. Uh-oh. David. No. DJ Aurora Borealis.
Aurora, shout out to Aurora.
Shout outs.
He has a song here called Money Chaser, produced by the Beat Architect.
Ooh, it's dark.
It sounds like a beat that Aurora would spit to.
Aurora.
Ooh. Ooh, that was cool. I like that.
Who did this beat? Aurora?
No, I think he's submitting beats that he wants to rap to. I love this tempo. See, this is the tempo you could freestyle to. I like that breakdown.
Yeah.
Yo, I love beats like this, yo. It's perfect tempo to
was dark.
freestyle to. It's easy to write to. It's simple, it's minimal, and I can tell he's probably auditioning these beats for us to check it out before he raps to them. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
But Aurora, that is a perfect beat for you. Spit to that, record it, send it out again. We'll play it on the show. That's fire. I like it because it's simple, minimal, and like it's a perfect atmosphere for an artist to do a verse to.
I agree with it. It's a freestyle type of beat.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard. I think it's it fits that New York tone. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that old school, like, you know, hard rap. So I agree with that.
Yeah.
Definitely what you said, AD. So it was dope.
Yeah.
That was the type of beats we spit. That's the type of beats we started with. Grimy, gritty, New York, basement, RZA, in the dark, one red light, maybe a sock over the mic.
Okay.
Somebody smoking weed. A roach might crawl up the wall. still spitting fire because of the environment. So that beat sounded like it embodied all of that.
Yeah.
It's the beginning.
Real.
Knowledge born.
Is knowledge there? Knowledge, you hear us?
Go to the next one.
Knowledge, come in, knowledge.
I go to the next one because here it comes.
All right. So that was a good submission, Aurora. Let's see what's 24th. Let me make sure I get down to the first one. Here we go. So we got a submission
Here we go.
from Fooliano from Juneau, Alaska. Juneau, Alaska. The name of the song is Grinding.
Shout out to Alaska, man. It's great outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
This is, he says, this is Fooliano's first songs out the gate. Did he send me a Facebook link? Oh, hold on. That's a promotion. Hold on. Oh, great. Here we go. Loading. Oh, it's a Google Drive. Here we go.
I didn't stop.
And any minute now.
You ready?
Yeah.
Casualties on casualties, there's death all in my city. Teardrop after teardrop, I got stains all on my grizzlies. Sliding through these trenches, bitch, I'm strapped up when you see me. I keep 30 in that. Bag on top of bag, I stuck my honeys with my 50s. Started off in Vickies, now I'm grinding in the Marys. Busting down my jury, so that's BBs when you see me. Selling out my shows, there ain't no features on my CDs. Trapped inside these trenches with the scavengers and leeches. Post-sigmatic stress, it got me clutching while I'm sleeping. Sliding in that coupe alone, cause niggas out here scheming. Scoring on my knuckles, I've been playing off these demons. Started from the bottom, hella roaches in my kitchen. Now it's LEs on my duffel for that chopper I'm concealing. Tantrum is my witness, bitch, I ran it up in prison. Getting busy with the bros and busting plays on all my visits. Now when niggas got it, niggas living cause I'm living. So quit fucking up my breathing cause my Cuban links the tickets. EDs in my bezel so my Rolex looking precious. Charming that you pistol, I'ma squeeze it if you flexing. Try me see one I'm smoking, they sitting on my senses. We choking on your blood, family praying for a blessing. Bitch, I ain't playing, I'm just Brady under pressure. Rings on my fingers, I'ma go without a question. Casualties on casualties, there's death all in my city. Teardrop after teardrop, I got stains on all my grizzlies. Sliding through these trenches, bitch, I'm strapped up when you see me. I keep 30 in that.
Yo, okay. He sounds good as far as the way he spits. I think he's got definitely skills with his verse and everything. It's whoever's engineering it, it's in the mix that needs to be adjusted. Do you know what I'm saying? I like what he's going with. He's kind of singing a little bit. He wrote it good. His style is cool. It's just in the mix because he's using that that effect. It's kind of like a telephone effect. It's really separating him from the beat. Like the beat is happening right here, and that thing is kind of really pulling him up here. He could fit in the mix a little bit more with some mastering and getting that mix down a little bit. I probably would back up from that effect a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Just so he's a little bit more inside the beat and it all sounds as one. Do you know what I mean? But that's in the mix. I don't know if he mixed it himself or his engineer did that. But like I said, I would probably... You could even just lower the volume of the verse a little bit so that the beat comes up a little bit. But it needs to sink into the track a little bit more. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the frosting is separated from the cake. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be more entwined in there. That's the only thing. But I think he's got a good style. He's got a good flow. I like where he's going, and that song sounds like it's be something really cool. I would just mix it differently. What y'all think?
Yeah, good flow. It's like a what can I say? It's like when you're in a car, you bump your head to, you playing it like your friend playing they song in the car.
Yeah,
and you bumping it. You know what I mean? Like that's how it felt. It was bumping. I like the flow a lot.
Yeah,
definitely did enjoy it.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. Like I like it. Like and I think your expertise is very valued. So you know, I definitely agree with that. But definitely dope flow and everything. So I like the style. I like the style.
Yeah, me too. That's a good beat.
Yeah. What do you think that?
I like the flow. I like the flow. Is the very very catchy. Very like very catchy. It's got like a little griminess to it. So it's like food, you know what I mean? Like I could hear a little grimy notes in it, and plus it has that flow uppity. Keep them coming. Just keep them coming.
Yeah, definitely a fire track though. Good submission. Shout out to Lance.
Shout out to Lance, man.
Yeah, shout out to Lance, man.
That was cool.
Where's he from? What's that?
Remember? He's from Alaska.
Alaska. Okay.
Yeah, that's my son, Lance.
Peace.
You watching? Yeah.
For sure.
Coming out. I'm coming out. You want the world to? I'm so. You know when we're gonna have an album release party. Should we?
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Ooh.
Yeah. Party. Let's do that.
Crazy.
Yeah, let's do that. Have an album release party for the Forest. I was about to say dress up like an animal. Like, we don't have one like that. But let me tell you, one time we did a show, right? I think we was in Canada. Me and Starks. This guy came out. It was near. Was it Halloween? It was weed. On the same time. This dude, we couldn't even finish. This dude came out. You know them big. He had a big head with it was a squirrel face. And the squirrel, you know, a mask just stays one way. So just think about the eyes and just stand there. So we were performing. It was just like
I can't not.
It was trippy. We was dying, yo. We couldn't even do the show. Yo.
I believe it.
Yeah. Every time we looked at him, and it was just like, and it was not even a head nod. It was just like standing there like a serial killer, like Squirrel. You know what I mean? Like they call me Squirrel.
Oh my god.
You know, they call me Squirrel. I'm nuts.
Oh, he's
All
like,
right, let's keep it going.
I was gonna say that. It's all good.
All right. Next, now we got a submission here from Year of the Mosquito, Master of the Universe from the God Sector.
Hello, Mosquito.
This track
Hey,
is
shout out
called
to Mosquito.
I Am Who I Am.
Hello, Mosquito.
Hello, Mosquito.
Hello, Mosquito.
Hello, Mosquito.
Is that Mosquito?
Yeah.
That's like buzz, buzz, buzz. Hello, Mosquito?
That's him.
Oh, Mosquito already. Oh my gosh, there's something
Yeah,
going on with the
yeah.
frequency the Mosquito's on.
Hello, Mosquito.
Hello, Mosquito.
like it. I like how hard that kick is kicking, but just to make it match, like I probably would want those snares a little bit louder. The snares are those claps. You have those like clap. I probably would have brought that up, so it'd be a little, so I could feel more of that clap. That's just how I would do it. But I like it. It's a cool track. What do you think?
Is buzz.
Yeah.
Hello, Mosquito. It was dope. It was dope. Shout out to Mosquito featuring Napah. It was nice to hear that. It was very calming melody wise, and I like the beat. It's a nice little calm beat for me.
It's a good sample too.
Yeah, good sample. I like that. I enjoyed it for it. I mean, it was dope. It was dope.
That was fire, man. That was fire, yo. It was
my
dope.
volume is low.
Hey.
I couldn't hear it. Pardon.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't hear it, so pardon me.
The cap
I couldn't hear any of the submissions.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay. That was dope, man. The beat was riding, like you said, featuring Napah. That was dope that he caught that. That was dope. And it was just all around, it was just like a good rhythm, like a good, something you could just flow to. You know what I mean? Like he's well nurtured as a producer. Dope. And he tries different things. I like that. I like that about Mosquito. He tries.
And he's on the album.
He has Tiger. Tiger Style coming out.
That's one of the hottest tracks on your album too.
Oh, you heard it from AD. You heard it from AD. I love Tiger. I love Tiger also.
Yeah.
Word. Shout out to that brother. Let's get our show out. Make sure y'all show this sister Napah love is down there also. Shout out to Napah. And let's keep it going.
All right. And my bad knowledge, I got it fixed so you could hear it better.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate it.
So
Solo, man, I heard you dropping the jewels, and I appreciate you, coming on live. Keep your IG. I see your IG.
Right, we gotta talk about that.
It's elevating, Lord. Like, keep that platform, keep that space look very comfortable in there with your flow. That's a part of your consistency.
Thank you.
The people will find you, and the gems is there. You got it. You got it from lighthearted to very serious. You see what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful way to hone your craft and find your authentic voice. And, just be you. I appreciate it.
Peace, Nas. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah, check the description to follow Solo Gem on Instagram.
Yeah, have fun. We have fun up there. Nice little environment too. I just want to listen. I go on the roof because the roof is very peaceful in my sense. You know what I mean? Like it's the pool. Gym is over there, but like when I'm up there by myself, I'm really at peace. I'm really at like a good little space with myself. So I think it's just a real comfortable environment for people.
You like to be a loner, but you're a Gemini.
Yeah. Nah, but
it's always something too. No, I'm just saying there's an oxymoron in there. It's two of you.
But that's the truth. It's like it's almost like, I'm talking to people, but I'm talking to myself because it's me in the physical and then me in the virtual world. So it's, it goes hand in hand.
No,
peace, knowledge, thank you for that.
Yeah, good looking. That's love. Word.
All right. This next track is from CoverBoy. These next few tracks.
Oh, is he doing that to battle?
Yeah, we got back-to-back CoverBoy coming up right now.
Yo, CoverBoy is crazy, man. It's the battle. It's the battle between the Royal Priest. Mosquito, come on, let's go.
Here we go.
Right.
So this track is called Surveillance from the J.O.D.I instrumental album. Here we go.
I saw this dame. She was walking my way. I said, "What's up, baby?"
There it is.
I noticed something about her. She's very attractive. This dame was walking down there. She had a little sexy stuff. said, "What's up, big boy?" I wish I said. You with those two guys? Let's see you. All these girls, they're perk. New York, you know how these girls. Bet you wouldn't do that to me. You owe me money. Right?
Yeah, you killed it.
You know, we at the clubs every night. Little juke joint down the street on 6th Street. We like to gamble, play a little bet, you know. Listen up. I'll tell you, I would be the best friend. Hold on. Is that good?
That just goes to show how less is more. How that's perfect because it created an atmosphere for you to just do your thing. You know what I mean?
That was dope.
That's why CoverBoy beats, a lot of them are just perfect for Priest because it's the perfect platform.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's almost like a spoken word background.
Yeah.
It paints a picture. You can close your eyes, you know the setting.
Yeah.
And then it's all Priest from there. What else can I say?
Yeah.
What y'all think?
Nah, it was dope. Nah, you killed it. You killed it. But yeah, I definitely felt the Pink Panther vibe. It was definitely that. It was like I also felt like Penguin. You know Penguin from Batman?
Yeah.
That's what I thought about too. It was crazy. So it was dope. It was a dope track though. It was definitely a dope track. I could see that like on like a little intro. You know, something like theatrical. So I like that a lot.
It's loud, it's true. It's dope.
What'd you think, Knowledge?
Yeah, that was definitely it right there. Stick them up. Nobody move.
Yeah.
All the girl gets it. Yeah, see? Gotta take all the money. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Woody would have went right to the police, none of this never would have happened. Remember?
Yeah.
If Woody would have went
Good
to the
score,
police.
man.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree wholeheartedly. Less is more. This was very atmospheric for the whole thing.
What do you think, Priest?
I told you. Come on, you saw me do that.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was definitely a scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to,
You want
capers.
You want him to send it to you?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. You send that to me. I'll finish that up tonight. Happy Monday. Do you get that thing? It's a Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't convert it yet, but it's I could play it.
Yeah. I know but it's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. Still Monday.
It's Moon Day.
The celebration of the moon.
All right, here's the next one by CoverBoy. It's called Tea and
You
Crumpets.
can animate that also. You know what I'm saying? Tell Dave Flores.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
All right, this next one's called Tea and Crumpets. And it's so you're gonna hear two tracks on this one, I think.
Okay.
Tea and Crumpets and Abroad Broads and Board Games.
Oh, that's dope.
It's from the new instrumental album called Box Social Music.
Yeah.
Wow. It's your next album.
Oh, yeah. All that you left. We have a new color TV. Color TV. A dinner set. Wait a minute. A wall that turns into a bedroom. The wall simply flips over and it's a bed. And right here, you keep your champagne. We have a champagne near the bed. A champagne stand. Right? This time, there are no cell phones. We never even heard this headphones. And all of you can have a fur coat. Yes, that's right. It's made out of pure animal. Sorry, I don't mean to disrespect animal.
Please, this is your next new track.
Oh, yeah. You know what? And it goes with something.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Somebody said Bob Baca. No, I'm going to call myself Bar Baca. Hey, this is Bar Baca. I spit bars. Welcome now to the Ice is Nice. Yes. Coffee stockings. When you like to go with a nice brunette and have a nice soda pop. You and your friends just walking down on a cool day. And it's this new thing. It's called ice cream chunks, where ice cream just comes to you. Oh, damn. Like the dark side of that song.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. I want to be a champ. No one's going to stop me from reaching to the top. I'm going to be a champ.
Yeah.
Hey,
like
come on, AD. I know you got voiceovers too.
Nah, that's all you. I don't want to.
It's like, it's trying to compete with him, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll just listen.
I saw a girl on a Friday morning. She looked a little nice on the red heels and the red dress. Like the red lipstick. She looking nice. I like that. Like a little girl that, you know, get a little bad sometimes. She can't really look sexy.
Right.
That's crazy.
What do you say when you see her?
Man, I'm like, damn, that's a fine dime I go over there. I had to get up and just go over there and be like, yeah, what's up, mama? How you doing?
Damn.
You gotta get her seductive, right?
Yeah. No, this is the, I don't know, we're going to call this the living room set.
Yeah.
This right here is a sheep wool on the floor. And I don't know what it is about you, but I just love a man with hairy chest. Yeah, baby. This is what I am. Hold up.
Yeah.
Someone said Barry White.
Barry, yeah. Barry White. No, that's
Barry White. Hey, little baby.
Bars what? Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope. You want to hear the third one?
Yeah, of course.
This next one is called Poodles, Lavish Fur Coats and Tings.
Oh man, we doing an album called Paris.
He's killing it.
Yeah, this album's called Paris. They said you sound like Ghostface.
No.
Here we go.
Oh, this is definitely Barry White.
Let me come over to the one. Oh, this, yeah.
That's Prince theme music for the day with that shirt.
Yeah, right? You play this because I play this shirt. Elegance. Afro.
Straight bedroom right here. Yeah. That's straight the bedroom.
Zodiac signs. Remember the Zodiac sign picture with the afros? This used to be like Leo, Virgo,
hey baby,
Gemini,
Zodiac Dynasty.
Oh, I like that. Zodiac Dynasty. Why don't you try calling? What are you trying to call me? Call me. I can do somebody said sack sheets. I'll try to do it. Sounds like sidewalk sissy. Hey, somebody said groovy, baby. I got one like that from him. But this is definitely, we call this Paris. We're doing like a EP.
No, Priest, this is Brother Glow stuff right here.
Oh, this is Brother Glow, right?
All this is Brother Glow. If you wanted it to.
Nah, it is Brother Glow. You're right. Yeah. And it's tent ministry. No, this is not a sermon, baby.
Dynasty. Dynasty.
Oh, I like that.
Dynasty.
Okay. Okay.
I like that.
No, but this is great. I mean, I definitely hear the potential for that Brother
Yeah.
Glow album you got going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much to the world, but you already know.
Get all three of them. Send them to the AD. Yeah, send them to me.
Yeah. Well, he has your
CoverBoy, that was dope.
he has your direct connect. So
Yeah. So that was like a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
fire, perfect for you, perfect for Priest.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say. What y'all
It
think?
definitely was a it definitely was a tone setter for me. I like the storytelling in terms of like I met the girl, you know, we got in the living room, we watching like a nice little calm movie, we being very seductive with each other, and then you know it later on got into the bedroom. You know, that's how I drew it up. That was very dope, CoverBoy. You know what I mean? Like it's a good little seductive vibe. It's a good little seductive vibe. You feel me? So I like that a lot.
Demetrius made a acronym for Brother Glow.
What is it?
He put God's lyrical operator, Walter. Orator, my bad. God's lyrical
Give him
orator,
a ball
Walter.
for that. Keep that down. Let's. How do you save that? Let's get that down.
I can just copy and paste it.
What is it? Brother Glow is for God's lyrical orator, Walter. Can't get nothing better. Brother God's lyrical. So Brother God's lyrical orator, Walter. That's exactly what it means. You get that prop? Who's that? Demetrius?
Demetrius. Demetrius Barnes, DB.
Some props for that. God's lyrical orator.
Just might
that'll
use
be the
that.
album. Yeah.
Yep.
Just might use that, huh?
You got that. You got that.
We got that Brother Glow flow on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Brother Glow, you all warmed up yet?
I'm
I
warm.
want you to teach me some moves.
Oh, definitely he's a karate teacher. He's a preacher / karate teacher. He has to be. And he teaches kung fu.
I want you to teach me some moves.
Oh man.
You're right.
Oh man.
You're right. A preacher that studies, that's it. He's got to do kung fu.
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh
They
yeah,
used to
right.
fight. Back in the days, the movies, especially Dolomite, remember?
Yeah, the Dolomite.
I could superimpose Priest your face right here.
They used to hit hard like this.
You know what I'm saying? Like the ladies' man? Yeah.
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 Brother Glow.
Yeah.
Remember, this is a scene.
Oh yeah.
He used to be falling down. But they kung fu, except my man.
It was basic.
Ooh, huh?
Nah, it was basic kung fu. All you gotta do is
We talking about Jim Kelly?
Yes. Yeah. Jim Kelly.
They said that there's a scene in Enter the Dragon where he's in the dojo and Shonup's in the dojo. So
Get
they
outta
said
here.
that's Shonup's backstory.
Oh,
That he
so
was training in. And Jim Kelly actually trained the guy who played Shonup
wow.
for his role.
Wow.
Him and what was the brother's name? Ron Van Cleef trained Bruce Leroy. Actually, that was his actual master. So that's how he got the role. He didn't have to audition.
Fire.
And they said
Jim
Ron
Kelly.
Van Cleef makes a cameo in the films. You know, it's the guy with the mask. They start beating on him, you know, before his school comes in to save him.
right.
Yeah.
So he's beating him with the chain. They said that's Ron Van Cleef.
Wow, I gotta go back and watch that. We gotta just do movie night where we could just watch the movie. We said it, and then we come back with the science of it.
Yeah.
Because we can't play movies here, but we used
We could
to.
do tiny clips.
Yeah.
We got a little clip right here we could do.
We do popcorn.
Vengeance is mine! You punched me! Yeah. That is not wrestling! Hello?
We're not gonna get in trouble for that, right?
That's the small little clip.
Yeah. Next thing you know, we be off this. She'll be like, "Where's the video?" No, we can't be doing that.
I did that so quick.
I know. Oh, you said they ain't gonna catch on?
Yeah,
All
YouTube
right.
didn't even catch it.
All
It's
right.
like, wait, what?
All right.
If I let it run for
Yeah,
30
he
seconds. Go ahead.
definitely showed some range though. Shout out to CoverBoy for all three of those.
Those was fire. That was
Straight
fire.
versatility, you know, from one move to the next. So he had that game show. I was a real Nintendo junkie back in the day, like regular Nintendo. So they had this junk called River City Ransom. It was like an off-street Double Dragon. And whenever you went in the stores to buy something, that's the kind of music that was playing in the background. So you had to buy your skills. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to earn up enough money to buy your skills to get like an upgrade.
Right.
So Ransom was it. And at the end of it, the last people you fought was the Dragon Twins. So you actually had to fight, you know, those guys from Double Dragon at the end. It was the last fall.
Yo, I remember those days, man. Nintendo, I didn't get that one. There's one I won. It was like a midway game. I never got it. But I used to just like the graphics on it, but I never got to it. Forgot the name of it.
I saw this comment. It said Steve Muhammad. Yeah, he was Steve Sanders back then. He was on the West Coast, and he said that Bruce Lee said that he had the fastest hands and feet of any American he ever seen, and he showed him tape showing him from, you know, a white belt on up. So yeah, he did study Steve Sanders. So,
Steve Sanders.
Muhammad, yeah, he was a bodyguard for Farrakhan. Masterful martial artist, grandmaster, Steve Sanders. He goes by Joe Sabir Muhammad now, so he's down in Georgia.
Steve Muhammad, you gotta pull up his picture. I forgot. Ooh. Woo. Yeah, you're right. Jeffrey.
He had his own style of karate too. BKF. BKF. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bodyguard for Wesley Snipes too. Also, he was a bodyguard for Wesley Snipes. Also, so just think about it. Like, Mike, you know, Wesley Snipes is a black belt himself. So if he's his bodyguard, you know what kind of guy was he?
Yes. Bokeem Woodbine. Yeah. Art. Yeah. Wesley Snipes, you just killed it. Yeah, he was a Yorkite at one point. Right?
Okay.
He's done. Nawapi. Yeah.
Whopped up fucking around.
Yeah, man. Shout out to legend. Wesley Snipes.
All right, Jeffrey Woodland says, King KP, you've got the time from about 2007 till present day.
Growth.
Salute and mad love to you, big bro.
We're gonna do old KP versus new KP. That one time. Saya versus.
I'm in the building for that.
Yeah. That's it. We're gonna do that one day. All right, let's go.
All right, next one is from Gamma Rad from MIIF Russia.
Where?
I don't think it's saying MILF. MIIF Russia. The name of the song is De-Patterning. He says, peace, check out the new Mind Control beat tape at gammarad.bandcamp.com. All right, here is the link to the song.
It is the closest experimentation to brainwashing yet disclosed. His work, unprecedented in psychiatry, consisted of 3 areas which he called sleep therapy, psychic driving, and the ultimate, de-patterning.
that's cool. I think it's a dope beat. I think somebody could tear that up. What's your thing?
Yeah, that was a fun beat. I ain't gonna lie. That was definitely dope. Who made this? Who made this one?
Gamma Rad.
Yo, that was a dope beat. I ain't gonna lie, it was hard. And it's hip hop. You know what I mean? I like that a lot. Yeah, you could send it over. You know what I mean? I like that one. I felt the flow to it. So I liked it.
Oh yeah, boom bap. Oh yeah. Boom bap. Consistent. It gave a lot of space for the MC. What was that part? Boom boom boom. Is that the bass?
Oh yeah, there was a bass in there. Yeah.
Provide for an MC to get to alter his thoughts or her thoughts. Dope.
All right.
Knowledge.
That's the psychic world of Walter Reed. Reloaded, revisited, the unauthorized version featuring Cap Jones, because that's Cap Jones is his homie right.
Oh,
so
man.
you hear the signature, so you hear that they work together all the time. Yeah, I know y'all heard Cap on that beat. So it's a royal
storytelling Cap.
Yeah. So that's the one of them altered beast moments right there. Welcome to your doom.
Yeah. Let's put something to it. Put something to it, Cap. Word.
All right. Well, it is time for the grand finales.
Here we go.
Hey.
Let's see. Oni Dakini.
Okay.
That's the name of the song?
Well, no, that's who submitted.
Yeah.
Oni.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Oni Dakini.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Oni.
Yeah. Let's see. Here we go.
The car in the bar.
The song is called GR.
Nothing cheap, you listen to rock him. You ain't never heard hip hop. Have you heard hip hop? You ain't never heard hip hop. Have you heard hip hop? You ain't never heard hip hop. Have you heard hip hop? You ain't never heard hip hop. Have you heard hip hop?
Fire. Just bounce to the whole thing.
You ain't never heard hip hop. Have you heard hip hop? You ain't never heard hip hop. Have you heard hip hop?
Remix.
to keep you on the road. So I'm hoping to give my people more to law. Some brothers soup cause they read the book, The Art of War. Yo, even Sun Tzu will have to bow to God and all. Tell them to teach brothers that think they gon' more odds the war. Since when did the confusion and false doctrine become so popular? Grab a pair of binoculars, see where we come from. This where you tie ends. This for the wise man who seen kings and princes before their eyes bled. Who seen the pack of wolves that love to rock wool. Still wanna eat and are hungry, but yo, their belly full. They love to smell blood. Feed on the weakest. Assassination of innocent citizens might wake up your defense. Ravenous. 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 Ravenous wolves, y'all feet on the edge of y'all can die like that. Feel like one of the princes, the whole world will see who the my IT king is. Y'all some sick wolves that feet on the edge of y'all can die like that. Feel like one of the princes, the whole world will see who the my IT king is. Ravenous wolves, feet on the weekend edge of y'all can die like that. Feel like one of the princes, the whole world will see who the my IT king is. Don't manipulate people with Christianity. The risk we cannot see getting busy with jiggy vanities. Who have biblical, have American cultural editing of cultural rhetoric, devilic menaces benefiting rebel in European television. Well, here's a human being definition that you ain't gonna be blessed if you don't stop. But I hold up. Didn't you learn that from your great grandfather slave master days after they laugh and take half of your life in humanity and force you to eat a big bucket of pig guts? I understand you had to make do with it, but this modern day non-biblical teachers are straight chitlins. I wanna get the lessons, don't wanna miss the blessings. I don't want wisdom of a mouth that's filled with pig intestines. Ravenous, 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 ravenous wolves.
All right. Cool. Boy, she's making some very progressive type tracks. Kind of reminds me of like DJ mixtapes, to where it just transition into a different type of song and then transition and transition and transition. It's cool. It's very progressive. It sounds cool. I think you just need to pay attention to your volumes too, because the second track kind of went down in volume. So I kind of had to raise it up on my end. You know what I mean? So try to check your mixes for a consistency all the way across. Watch the waveforms. I would look up trying to get the volumes more consistent. There is a, it's kind of a plugin that you can get to check the LUFS. So LUFS is like a loudness meter. You can get a free one. It's by Youlean, Youlean. Download the Youlean loudness meter. It allows you to check to see the volumes of your tracks and for consistency. And it also helps for mastering in case you're going to be submitting to Spotify and stuff like that. Spotify will lower your track if it's too loud. It'll raise your track if it's too low, but there's a loudness meter you got to get. So you want consistency with your volumes and your tracks. That's the only thing I would say. Everything else is very artistic, the way you're producing these tracks. I think it's cool. What y'all think?
Only Bikini, very creative person. I love it. I love the first one. You know, I'm an old soul. I love soul music. I was Al Green. You know, I catch on to things like that. I like that a lot. I like the first little, you know, the first project you was giving us, and you know, it was dope. The beatboxing was dope too. Like I like the beatboxer that was on there and flowing. And as for the second track, I like the second track. It definitely was a nice flow and everything. So it's definitely dope. I like it.
All right, man. It's a theme you got going on. I mean, every time we submit is always dope because we know we're going to get something different. And I like how you kept the beatboxers, you kept it real hip hop, you kept the human beatbox involved. You know, the MC was dope at the end. And man, we're going to work together one day. You know what I mean?
I love that. This was an excellent grand finale, and I love all of the submissions tonight because it shows you what you can do with sound. You know, the capabilities that you have when you have a focal point in regards to your creativity. I think it's very brilliant. The manipulation of sound and how it can be used. You know, I said it on here a few times, like the creators, think about all of the ways and all of the mediums you want your message to be heard. So you're telling a story with your sound. Think of all the ways you can repurpose one thing that you created. So you submit it here, what else can you do with it? Where else can you hear it at? You know, when you're creating these things, how can it be used? Like what soundtrack can it be on? What game, you know, what movie, what score, you know, what TV show? You know, think about those creative aspects that are used, that you're there to create them, and look at the avenues of approach that are necessary to market to them, where you can picture ideas and picture sound, picture music, you know. So you got something for an artist that can go anywhere. Where else can that go? Okay, so the artists, you know, so for the MCs that are submitting their lyrics and things like that, like where else can you hear your lyrics? They got commercials, they got halftime shows, you know what I'm saying? Just think about all of these different spots where one thing can start off as something and it grows. So, you know, I said all of that because, you know, you submitting here gives you the space and the feedback for you to be able to do all of these other things that are necessary that prepare you to submit them in other places. Think about all of your works of art. So some serious works of art were, you know, submitted tonight. So I just wanted y'all to take kind of notice of that. So look at these independent films. They don't have to be major films. Get some production credit in any of these films that are out here, any of these independent video games. Everybody needs sound. So how can you use your sound? How can you use your gifts and your talents to make room for you in these other places? So I agree with what y'all said. I just wanted to add that element. And then, you know, also say, I appreciated the MC at the end. See what I'm saying? I appreciated the MC at the end.
Yeah.
And they're sampling. I know. AD, you could back me up on this. This is my last point. They're sampling things that just came out. So the new artists are sampling things from 2005. So not only are you making music for a time, they're making music for time that's timeless. So some people are not going to stop creating unless it's outlawed, and then we'll still create underground. So somebody's going to hear something that you submitted 25 years ago, you know, heavy mental, and they can go back 25 years and take that. You see what I'm saying? They can go back 25 years and say, oh, I like that sound right there. Oh, I like this vocal, this artist. They'll be like, yo, who's that in the background? I said, oh, that was Killah Priest. You see what I'm saying? So 50 years from now, 100 years from now, somebody can still use the sound that you create. So make sure that when you're creating, you create with the future in mind, not just the moment.
Nice. Okay, so we actually have a couple last minute submissions that I think we can address here. So CoverBoy submitted one more, and here we go. Name of the song is hold on, wrong one. It's I Spy 03, track 3 from J.O.D.I, part 2, called I Spy 03. Here we go. Loading. Another great track from CoverBoy that Priest would totally kill.
Yeah, tell him to bring that on too. Blood of the Glow is being created as we talk.
Yeah. There it is.
We got some Blood of the Glow joints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, that was dope. I ain't gonna lie, that was dope. Very 007 spy.
Yeah.
You know what
Preacher.
I mean? Yeah, that's what I said. The Dr. Evil. Rubbing the cat in the chair.
Mm-hmm. To who he put the ants. We are ants.
Yeah.
We are ants. Shout out to Divine.
That's it.
Yeah. That's Divine on the hook. Man. Who else?
Straight out of a comic book.
Yeah. That's him and We Are Ants. That's him and Z.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, straight out of comic book, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was fire.
So that was a perfect example. I'm glad that he said that part of something.
Go ahead, Lord.
Okay, right. I'm glad that he submitted that because that's a perfect example of what was being said. That was a little part from Enter the Dragon. So that little part from Enter the Dragon is something that was used again. You know, they used that. Brother Lynch and Sibo used that too on a song called Drunken Style. So they sped it up. Dun, 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 dun. Like so, something that was heard from something that was in a movie that we grew up listening to that came from an original record. You see what I'm saying? They used that part, and then that part was taken again, and it was sped up, and they made a whole song out of it. That's a perfect, segue. Shout out to Killah Priest from then till now. So something that was from a time and another genre was used in the score of a movie, and it was so impactful that the producers, when producing the sound, took the sound, repurposed it, and made it where some MCs can spit on it, and they went nuts on it. So,
no doubt,
it's timeless.
Shout out to Rasul's the
perfect example. Man.
Rasul in the house.
For that.
Right? You like this?
Yeah.
Where you got that beat like that.
Yeah.
So Charlie's Angels pose.
That was point. I always do that.
That's how you got to creep behind the walls.
Right.
Eddie Murphy said, "Yeah, because we got to
close quarters."
Man, yeah.
It's always those walls, right?
With a silencer.
Yeah.
All right. Last submission.
As long as the weapon go before you.
Right? This is a collaboration of Cap Jones and Gamma Rad from the Sunshine State. Name of the song is called Survival Mode.
Do a reunion show. Everybody. Shout out to Mink.
Here we go.
What's this? Oh, this Cap Jones. Okay.
Cap Jones.
Cap Jones.
And Gamma Rad.
Same last name as Russell Jones.
Dirty.
Gotta hate these bait and switch types, cute dance moves, half-ass mics, full-grown alpha dog type shit. No more nice shit. I'm on some fight for your life shit. Nothing to prove, nothing to lose. It's survival mode. Gamble built the beat, feet tapping Morse code. I hold my own, saying fuck the status quo. People doing as they told. The world a freak show. It's an overload. So I overload to overthrow the warlords, building war machines on tax dough. Brash hoes, gas rose 30%, and they still fly jets. Place bets, the rules bent. It's bullshit. I'm sick of the lies and extortion. We crucify these whistleblowers and let these murderers run free. Put the sanctions on these fake ones, banking on all these mom and pop shops tanking, or pushing these college degrees attached to the loans with the interest and fees. So busy chasing the money that y'all neglect to see. The carrot on the stick is make believe. Gotta hate these bait and switch types, cute dance moves, half-ass mics, full-grown alpha dog type shit. No more nice shit. I'm on some fight for your life shit. Gotta hate these bait and switch types, cute dance moves, half-ass mics, full-grown alpha dog type shit. No more nice shit. I'm on some fight for your life shit. Somebody ring the alarm, cause shit has hit the fan. Now all the plans go out the window. Simple, plain, and let me explain, man. The guys you thought were good are not what they claim, man. Money made illegally, funds, campaigns, and it's quid pro quo favors for the layman. It's deep, keep diving like the Mariana Trench, and there's a basement to this shit. People are dying. All the drugs, all the guns, all the human trafficking originating in the same crime ring. They start wars for profit, then they break us to stop it. A product they produce and shop it. The media screws and chops it. We're brainwashed by lies, terrorized and held hostage. The more we buy in, the more they win. Democrat and Republican, same snake venom. Gotta hate these bait and switch types, cute dance moves, half-ass mics, full-grown alpha dog type shit. No more nice shit. I'm on some fight for your life shit. Gotta hate these bait and switch types, cute dance moves, half-ass mics, full-grown alpha dog type shit. No more nice shit. I'm on some fight for your life 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 shit. I stay on that fight for your life shit.
I like the track. I kind of wish that the beat was maybe more compressed, like just punching a little harder. You know what I mean? I like his verses. I like Cap Jones. I like he's dope. But like it could have been the producer of the beat, but I just feel like it could have been punching a little hard, and that could be in the master. Do you know what I'm saying? There's some stuff that can be done in the mastering with the compression and everything. I liked where the beat was doing. I just feel like it either the bass drum had to come up higher or the snare had to come higher. It needed to. I wanted my cans to punch, to thump a little bit more. I feel like there's more room for thump. You know what I'm saying? It's all beat related though. But the song itself I like. Everything else is cool. I just feel like there's some more thump. It's probably in the master. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
But what y'all think?
That rib shot that Tank hit Ryan Garcia with. That's what I felt with his lyrics. You feel me? So that's definitely what he gave him. So I like it's Cat Jones. I felt the hardness of it. You know what I mean? Like I like it a lot. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I mean?
Man, it's dope, man. One of the dope storytellers. The rhymes are always well placed. Is a well thought out song, and thank you for that submission, man. That was crazy. Royal Priest RP, R.P. all day. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So that was a great collaboration.
That was born.
I liked it a lot. What y'all think? And what did Knowledge Born think?
We in the retrograde.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
AD was like, fuck you.
Nah, we good. I wanted to give you an intro. And here's Knowledge Born.
And that concludes song promotion.
Not yet.
Yeah. I love that joint, man. I love that joint. I never heard Cap Jones curse on the track, so I'm making a shout out. I know that there's something that's there. So that means that it has to be one of those sentence enhancers that an MC uses to get your attention. Because in the end, survival mode or self-preservation, you're thinking about preserving yourself. You know, that fight or flight response that you're in. He's saying that the world is in this space, but regardless of this desperation and survival mode that the world is in, he's still fighting for your life. You see what I'm saying? So he's fighting for your life, fighting for your mind, fighting for your survival at the expense of his own. So, you know, there's a bunch of things that he could be doing with his storytelling. There's a bunch of things that he could be conveying, a bunch of messages. He's still fighting through the muck and the mire to remind you that there's venomous and poisonous snakes out there. So, you know, don't get bit. So at the expense of his own safety, you know, because an artist, you can be very safe. You can be very scripted. You know, he's plunging deep into those depths, like with no regard for his own survival. So he's still fighting for your survival. So, you know, I heard him curse when I was bugged out. Like, oh, yeah. Cap on curse. I'm saying, like, boy, please, man. It gotta mean something. You know what I'm saying? It gotta mean something.
Come get it.
Will Smith don't got a cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do.
Summertime. Let's go. That's cannabis, right? Who said that? Who said that wrong?
M.
Oh, M, yeah. But I do, yeah.
If y'all want to submit to the next episode, go to killerpriest.tv/song promo. Links in the description. And as always, all the data about these submissions are going to be in the description.
Read in the description.
Yeah. Everything is in there. This concludes the song promotion segment.
Hey. Yo, I want to thank everybody for coming through. Yo, Knowledge Born is always a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? The team, the TEA, and then you put the M. We got to say something for Master because it's T in everything, man. We put T in everything. Yep. All right. So, AD, man, we got some stuff going on, man. Remember, go get this and we got a new Patreon coming to me and Napah. What you got?
No, the Patreon. The Patreon.
Yeah, what you got?
Okay, all right. You know, like I said, like, you know, join the live, you know, watch the live, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We have fun in those conversations. You know, it's just where you get more of me. And that's really what I like, just want to talk about and everything. And, you know, the wisdom of Solomon, you know, we talk about life, we talk about whatever, you know, just to try and improve humanity and growth within people. So, you know, that's the most I really got to say.
Right. Knowledge Born.
Keep creating. See what I'm saying? Keep creating, man. If y'all know 60 Second, man, he's 62, man. It's his 62nd. You know what I mean? Salute him, shout him out, show him some love, man. You see what I'm saying? Show him some love. And keep creating.
Shout out to 60 Second Assassin, man. Happy Born Day.
Was yesterday.
Akinelli?
Akinelli was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. So, you know, salute them too.
60. Word, that's fire, man.
Peace.
60 Sec, Assassinator, Arsonator, Freestyle Evaporator. Word. Sand in the Minute Glass.
Priest Hop Fridays too.
Yo, Priest Hop Fridays, no doubt. No doubt. And so, so next
we're doing something crazy. I'm gonna say, if I can say that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Priest part himself. We're doing a crazy collaboration, myself and the God, J.O.D.I. We're going to be dealing with hip hop rhyme styles from an astrological space. So, you know, you get a chance to hear how certain MCs rhyme in the way that we do. So we're incorporating that with Priest Hop Fridays. So be on the lookout.
Priest Hop Fridays, yo, man. Come on. Do the Knowledge Radio. It will be live and direct. I might come through there. You know what I'm saying? It's just different styles. So thank y'all for coming through tonight, man. It's been phenomenal, man. Album is out right now. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channels. Everybody channels, go subscribe to Napah Shadah also. And shout out to A.D. Dizzle. Shout out to Knowledge Born. Go subscribe over there. Get you do mornings, right?
It don't matter.
Come to the Killah Priest morning time. And with that, man, I'm gonna say peace and love. I'm out of here.
Peace.
Check out my shirt. Album's out Wednesday. Album's out 5/1. Peace and love.
Escorted to my torment, my pen opened up the coffin. It's horrid, it's quite awkward. Just walk with Walter forward. See me trying on guard ornaments. The hooded king gleam like porcelain. Y'all seen the portrait in portions. It emulates greatness like the offering. Prince of the presence, the legend. To befriend, to call them brethren. But that's dead when you fill his ears with poisons. What's his origin? You supposed to enjoy friends, but instead you try to exploit them. Now you trying to avoid them. Shape shift your weed branches with fire, blow out the negative gases. I rap with passion, not for fashion, to provoke reaction. Your chances are slim for being shady. I have all of them relapsing. I spit classics. Open your mind and your mouth is where I fit the magic. Open the canvas of your thoughts is where I spit the graphics.
Lights is like mine. Lights is like mine. Day and night I write rhymes. Day and night I write rhymes. Lights is like mine. Lights is like mine. Day and night I write rhymes. Day and night I write rhymes.
I'm chasing destiny, past my future's therapy, telepathy. Look at my face, see a ruler. One day ride my scooter, the wheels came off, became horses, the sea became a chariot. My yard into a fortress, I'm sitting off a cliff. The sky open, begin talking, telling me my fortune. Said I should be hit with stones, mission break my bones. Leave me on the ground and die all alone. But out your bones, I will stack it like Legos. The dirt, I will stretch it out like Play-Doh. And form a body, then breathe the breath of life. You will be resurrected with mics, then form a hex with light. There will be no copies, you are mine.
Lights is like mine. Lights is like mine. Day and night I write rhymes. Day and night I write rhymes. Lights is like mine. Lights is like mine. Day and night I write rhymes. Day and night I write rhymes.
Now hold on, let me explain. God captured greatness, shaped it into a form of a brain. I was born to be king, the orphan it was drawn in the flame. But this time adorn me with rings, not gold rings, but rings around Saturn. Check the pattern of rhymes I wrote and that I mastered in. Okay, he mixed greatness with immortality and added God morality. A throne spoke the name of priest from a palace on the mountain right off the sea. It said the psychic world of Walter Reed. I perform lyrical sorcery. God's tale has made my regalia, lightning for my fringes and thunder for embroidery. My hand of candles, all for 2 CDs. The secret private life of plants, the diligent and militant commodity and colonies of ants. The spiritual and telekinetic mind of children, all rolled up in rhymes that are chillin'. Black lost tribes of Israel, official, with bars of truth chopped up in crystal on fish scales. Baking powders of Satan power, devoured pots of boiling water of Torah. Though the dragon with his legion of demons screaming in my coke kettles of slaughter. Place a capsule of your rap dudes to take back to school. This is something to relapse to.
Lights is like mine. Day and night I write rhymes. Day and night I write rhymes. Lights is like mine.